draw milk from my middle finger. This cat is fucked up. It wants milk from my middle finger. And the thing is, it should be outgrown in this fucking suckling phase. And now it is being attacked by its sister. And her sister is fucking eating her asshole.
I love how we start our shows. But my cat still hasn't grown out of that thing, and she's old now. She's like 9 years old. where kittens will go up and claw at you, you know, they're like kneading bread almost, that kind of thing.
Yeah, I know.
She still does it.
Yeah, this one's trying to knead my hand while suckling off the middle finger.
Yeah,
But Lily here, she really loves Grandma. She will stop anything and try suckling off of Grandma the moment Grandma comes around.
Man, cats are the fucking gig, man. I love them. I love dogs too. Don't get me wrong, but
I like it when they get all playful and they claw up my hand and shit. You know, I don't play rough with them, like rough where I'm actually hurting them or anything. But I rough them up a bit and they just attack and they have fun. I have fun.
Cats actually like roughhousing. People don't.
Oh, I know.
People don't.
They love them.
People
You just
don't
gotta be careful when they're this small because these are kittens.
Oh yeah, well, definitely.
They're not like tiny baby kittens. They're working on probably about 6-7 months now.
Vicious.
I love dogs for their immediate reactions. You know, like they're so immediate. They just trust you right then and there, right?
Yeah, that's one of the faults of dogs that I'm not too fond of. I mean, they're cool animals and all. I mean, I loved my fucking aunt's greyhounds while I was there. They were fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Although all the couple times they broke out of the pen, because like we have them inside the house, then we have to walk them to the pen so they can take a shit and take them out back into the house. You know, take them out for walks and shit and stuff occasionally. You know, whenever things happen. Yep. But the thing was, they broke out of the pen. It was like 5 minutes later we'd be getting a call from 3 cities over saying we found your dog.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing about dogs. They're kind of knuckleheaded.
And greyhounds will fucking take off.
I like that about them, They're just yuppie, But cats, you gotta earn their trust, bro. They don't want to fuck with you. Mm-hmm. They don't give a fuck about you.
That's what makes them awesome.
Yeah.
Do you ever really earn a cat's trust?
I don't think I ever have. Not completely.
I don't think I ever have either. So sorry about the delay, by the way. I had to restart my computer.
Yeah, mine did that for me, motherfucker. That's my fault because I usually check on that kind of shit before we start. I usually update and do all that shit before we start, so that is my fault.
You're more dedicated than I am, though.
No, I remember the point I was trying to make before everything crashed.
Because you're more dedicated than I am, really quick. Because I've never restarted. I mean, I usually just cancel it and just do whatever it is later. But you actually just restarted it. I'm going to start doing that now. I'm just going to start doing a new. I don't see why I don't.
Just check on it before you start. And I failed to do so, and then you see the results.
Dear God, there's my middle finger, cat.
Yeah. Jesus Christ.
Jesus had nothing to do with it.
I may need to fucking flip someone off, kitty.
Eric believes in Jesus. That was my point.
No.
He does? Aw.
He's a Catholic.
Yeah. You know what, though? Like, in 2015, Catholics strike me completely different than Christians nowadays. Like, it's almost like they understand now that they're stupid. And they're trying to, save face. It's like they're trying to...
Well, I don't think Eric understands that he's stupid.
Well, shut up, Elliot.
And I don't mean blanket statement stupid. I mean the church itself.
No, I know.
It's like they're allowing scientific progress and shit to occur on site now.
Well, they are now, but Pope Benedict didn't like science. John Paul said that there was theory of evolution was more than a hypothesis, whereas Pope Benedict was like, oh well, people are fooled by atheism. Whereas Pope Francis is like, all right, atheism's fine.
You know, there is a small degree. Well, there is a degree of truth to people being fooled by atheists. There is a because even science gets to be bullshit sometimes, right? Like scientists have to keep an eye out on that shit. Like where
See,
shit becomes dogmatic.
scientific method is the only dogma that needs to be prominent there. You have a theory, you try to disprove it. That's the best way to prove the theory is attempting to disprove it.
Right.
Yep.
You run your test that says, okay, it works this way, but are there other ways that it will not work?
Right.
I like what the Mythbusters said about science. I like what the Mythbusters said about science. Failure is always an option, because the minute you start thinking, I hope it doesn't fail, then it doesn't become science.
Yeah. And that's what I mean when I say there's a small degree of truth to what he said, being fooled by an atheist or being fooled by scientists.
Well,
you do have to look out for those motherfuckers, like what they're describing there.
No,
the problem with pseudoscience. Sorry.
Right.
This might just be me high talking right now, and I don't feel like grabbing the fucking... I got on my shelf here, The Origin of Species. There were a couple things in there. It was like a couple evolutionary trees that he got wrong, but that was because it was limited by the science he had at the time. You know, we weren't capable of checking, exact genomes and all that fucking breakdown shit. And these are things to saying, oh, that disproves the entire thing. It's like, no, it didn't disprove it. It just states that he didn't know shit that we can find out today.
Yeah.
It's so ridiculous that creationists will point to that and say it's just all false. It's like, no, the guy pretty much, to put it in terms that you'll understand, you fucking moron, was an idiot compared to what we know now.
Yeah. Or like the problem with pseudoscience theories is that they want an outcome, and B, it's not falsifiable. It's not, you can't.
They want to confirm their own bias. They want to confirm their own bias. Yes.
Whereas scientists are always, you know what? I could be completely and utterly wrong here. Let's see if I am. Oh, I am. Okay. I like that.
I was blowing shit out my ass. It's all fine.
Yeah, and that's a thing, like, even in social stuff, people got to be willing to be wrong, motherfuckers. God damn it.
I'm plugging in my microphone to charge it, so you might hear some banging in the background.
Okay.
I was in a bit of a three-way debate here between a couple people, and, like, the one guy was going off on, like, pretty much how fucking the couple that fucking owned that bakery that refused to bake cakes for gays, okay?
Okay.
And I was making a statement saying how they're pretty much being turned into martyrs and they're winning, and, this is what's probably going to set back. The fact this lesbian couple went all Tumblrite on everything, claiming all kinds of fucking insane traumas that don't even fucking exist,
Yeah.
They're the ones that are going to end up driving fucking gay rights back 20 years.
Yeah, so
because they had to throw a shit fit, and now they're turning these fucking Christian couple into a martyr. And I was saying, no, you're only focusing on one thing, and blah, 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 and, fucking exclusion is a bad thing because of this, and that's not the exact argument. He worded it a lot better, a lot more intelligently than I am, because I'm fucking high and I don't feel like looking it up. But, and it was a decent argument, and I started arguing the point, and someone else jumped in saying that, what's so fucking wrong with fucking, segregation? And, and it was just, I found it fucking idiotic that the one guy I was originally debating fucking said, this is a fucking nut house, I don't see why people would want suffering or any of that. And that was one of my points I was making, was like, that you cannot truly live without struggle,
You know what they should have done? They should have just found another cake shop. I mean, okay, it's stupid that you won't bake a cake because you disagree with someone's lifestyle choice. I mean, it's stupid. If you didn't want to perform a wedding, whatever. That's more of a. But if you just, it's a
Well,
cake. Shut up.
okay,
But
performing the
not
wedding. Okay, one thing, fine, dandy. Oh, great, he died again.
fucking
Oh,
really,
yeah, I think we're gonna die soon if he doesn't get back.
Scotty. Where did you go? That my computer is finally better than his.
Oh, God. And we're on
I,
the roll with
I,
a bunch of points here.
I just looked up Rich Vogel on Wikipedia and he dies. I was about to tell him some factoids and he dies. What the hell?
Hold on
Oh
a
well.
second, he wants a link. We'll see
God
if
damn
this
it.
works.
I haven't copy and paste it, but I have to do Windows. And
I got it.
Jim's got it.
Okay, there, let's see if he comes back. And there
Dude,
we have
fucking
it.
Chrome shits out on me in the middle of this again.
I
Fuck you,
just
Chrome.
looked up Rich Vogel on Wikipedia and you crash.
Yeah.
Because I was gonna give you
He
statistics.
crashed. It crashed. Fucking
No.
conspiracy.
I said you crashed. Now let's read. I know a little bit about him, but I'll tell you some interesting statistics. Not to interrupt any conversation or anything, but
Okay, we were on the roll here. The whole thing was that if this were to follow your typical fucking, they're doing bad business thing, that company would have not made the news. It would have just gone under because of bad word of mouth. Because trust me, a lot of people would have been fucking avoiding it over this shit. If they wouldn't have thrown the histrionic fit they did and threw lawsuits everywhere, this would have been nothing and that place would have gone under by now. But no, they had to go all Tumblrite and righteous and fucking sue happy. And now they're in the news. They're going to become fucking martyrs. Even though I agree that they should be permitted to fucking reject business from people they don't want to do business with, they would have fucking died from this if everything would have followed a logical course. Now that it hasn't, they're going to be perpetuated as the ultimate martyr.
yep, completely. Well, yeah, that's they're gonna be. By the way, Scott, not to change the subject. Rich Vogel competed in the Indy 500 several times and finished 8th in 1989.
Okay, so basically I can't touch anything else other than this, otherwise it'll crash.
Okay. I was just about to say, Rich Vogel competed in the Indy 500 several times and finished 8th in 1989.
Oh, wow. Fuck.
Yeah.
Sweet.
And he's a champion. He died at the age of 40 in a crash in Salem.
What year was that?
90.
90? And how long did he have the record there?
I'm looking that up.
Yeah, because that was the day I went.
Weird.
Isn't it?
But yeah, I knew he was an Indy 500 racer, and I remember him from old sprint car races when I was 4 or 5, and I used to watch like old tapes that my dad taped from Thursday Night Thunder, and just wow, that Rich Vogel guy really good. Now let's just have a look see. He was born in Chicago.
Oh, wow.
You guys can talk. I'm going to be listening, but I'm also going to be reading. I want to turn my mic off because my screen reader is kind of.
All right.
But say something.
Yeah, fucking this thing won't let me go on anything else but this right now. Otherwise it'll just crash out.
That's wonderful. That's something we're going to have to fucking fix in the future here.
When I auto updated, it gave me an Adobe update. I think that might be what it is because I haven't restarted again. I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
Yeah, you gotta turn them auto updates off. That way you could just do it whenever you need to, like before you shut down your computer and shit.
Yeah, well.
He became the first driver to win midget and sprint car championships in the same year in 1980. Tony Stewart did that with the Silver Crown in 95. It became the first driver to win the Triple Crown. So you have to win 3 separate championships in 3 separate cars in the same year.
Wow.
Jesus. Yeah. And he did it with
work.
sprint and midget in 1980, which is really impressive.
My distant relative makes me a better man because of what he did. He done raced.
With a gallon of whiskey in hand.
Yes, sir. And then he ran from the law, and the law won. Dude, I'm fucking getting obsessed with that kind of like aesthetic in metal. That whole outlaw fucking image. I love it. I fucking love it.
2 Sprint Car Championship, USAC Sprint Car Championships, 5 USAC Midget Championships.
Wow. Damn, motherfucker's decorated.
Oh, yeah. You see, that is one thing that also kind of drew me into metal, because I was fucking rebelling against the fucking system hardcore because of all the fucking bullying and shit that I received. I didn't really blame my fellow classmates as much as I did with the fucking administration for setting the rules against me.
Yeah, I always noticed that too. Like with people who are getting picked on around me, it was like nothing. Even if the motherfuckers jumped him or in the middle of the fucking hallway and the teachers saw it and broke it up, it was still the kid's fault. It wasn't the jock's fault.
I'll just copy and paste this and put it on chat.
Well, I'll look at it later because.
Well, no. I'm not going to copy and paste the link. I'm going to copy and paste the actual text.
Oh, right on.
Okay, and what you could do is also post that in the Facebook thing, so that way he can look at it later, because it'll save it.
Yeah.
Right,
just in case worst case scenario happens, because once this dies, half the time it's gone.
All right. I'll send it on your message.
That'll work.
All right, let's find it.
Yeah, just fucking, I wanted to fuck the system. And,
what?
God. I still love my American political behavior class, because that taught me everything I needed to know to destroy the government.
Before he died, he was supposed to make a NASCAR debut.
Oh, really? Wow.
Yeah. By the way...
What year was it? 90 he died?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, boy, someone has just said so. Canada has become quite the shithole.
Well, it was not a shithole at one
There
point.
are some fundraisers, too.
Oh, wow.
I'll just post it here.
Yeah, dude, we'll get into that. But I wish I could get Corey back in here, because he's kind of into the car porn, motorsports kind of thing, too. I think you guys would get along.
Let's see if this can fit in chat.
Fucking, Corey said, just an update with one of our friends, he kind of on hiatus from social media and stuff, because he's working on some music. And he told me that he's working on the bass track right now. And I'm a big fan of bass work. And I get kind of discouraged sometimes in metal when I hear it just drowned out of the mix.
Yep.
It just
really
pisses me
won't
off.
fit on chat. I'll just post it to you in message and you can look at it later.
All right. Yeah, we'll talk about that later.
All right,
But yeah,
I
back
copied
on.
and pasted the whole Wikipedia page.
All right.
Okay, and the one thing I know I was talking about before the whole thing died last time was the fact that I BS'd a couple of fucking transgendered people and shit. People that got the operation, their hot dog was cut open, they got innies and all that shit. And this is in conjunction with someone, sitting there saying they think they were a woman. They're looking, and they're going about this the whole wrong way, looking for a court of public opinion aspect of it, trying to see what everyone else thinks as opposed to going to a shrink and seeing what's up, because the people I talked to said it's an anxiety disorder, and to alleviate the anxiety, one of the methods is the sex change, and there are different levels of it and all this other shit. The only way you get there is if you go see a shrink and get the counseling and get the hormones and fucking test things out. And yet, you're going to a shit ton of people, none of whom are fucking properly trained in how to deal with this fucking form of anxiety, begging for public opinion on it, as opposed to seeing if this is the treatment option for you. Go see a fucking shrink.
So people who are thinking about going transgender, just using Tumblr as a means by which to make their decisions. Yeah,
Eric's
that's
thinking
pretty
of
fucking
going
bad.
transgender.
That's pretty fucking bad.
Yeah. you need to think about things like this because it is a huge step, and yeah.
Going seeing a shrink is chief among them.
Yes.
The
You know,
ones that
there's
I've
a
seen that have gone through the ones I've BS'd with that have gone through the whole surgery, all the hormones, and still do everything that they need to maintain this have said it's an anxiety disorder. You need a shrink.
a couple of things. The John that we had on earlier, he's going through transgender therapy right now. Someone like him, though, and I've talked to John quite a few times. He's all in, man. Like he's good. He's good to go. It's something he wants, and
Has
he's
he been going to
comfortable with
see
it.
did he see a shrink first to see everything that's going on?
Yeah, he's going the whole 9 yards, right? Like
Okay.
he doesn't. He's not relying on anybody else to make this decision for him. He's worked with people, obviously, in the field, but it's not something he took lightly, right? He took it
Yeah.
seriously. Versus, and another thing is, you say that they need to see a therapist first. These people, if you say those words to them, will fucking throw a fit. What are you saying? I'm mentally ill? It's been disproven that's a mental illness. Blah, blah, blah. It's like, no, bitch, just listen. This is a serious fucking decision, and it's not that you're mentally ill, it's that it's a big fucking decision, and you might want to fucking think about it, because you seem kind of uncomfortable with it.
Because you're going in the court of public opinion as opposed to, making certain things deal with, rule out any other option. Therefore, this is what's it. Yeah.
Right.
Eric, I think our friend needs to hear this.
Yeah.
They need it. Julie,
Yeah.
It's a
because she's
big,
pretty unstable.
it's a
I know,
huge
but
fucking decision.
we know this man, woman, he, she, it, named Julie, who used to be kind of normal until she got into this whole, like, alternative, she's some sort of polytheist, hippie, Wiccan, I don't know what she is. She described herself as pansexual, lesbian,
Pansexual, yeah,
that's... And now she says she's a man and wants to have transgender surgery and wants everyone to call her Jessie.
I get very offended if she isn't called Jessie or referred to with male pronouns.
It's fine, but seriously, it doesn't sound like someone who's stable in this decision.
That doesn't even
Thank
sound
you.
like. It doesn't even sound like. It sounds like someone's going through a fleeting moment trying to be trendy because they've picked up on so many different labels and they want to identify by all of them in order to prove.
Fucking God.
In order to
Eric.
prove how unique you are, as
Right.
opposed to
So
defining yourself by your own rules
Eric,
and just rejecting
Yeah,
these
tell
fucking
me.
labels.
haven't I said all of those things? And you made fun of me for that.
True.
Holy fuck, you took the words right out of my mouth. Like, quite literally. Because I've said the same thing.
Hey guys,
See, there are very few things I will identify as because I know for a fact this is who I am. I am a fucking metalhead. Yes, I like other genres of music, but I really identify with the fucking metalhead community. I like the way we butt heads. I like the way we bitch bump music and fucking rip on each other's tastes in music and fucking try to find cream of the crop. And it's all fucking a battle of ideas and words and fucking various fucking philosophies, and it's fucking beautiful.
it is. I agree.
And
Yeah,
that's
nobody
why
lets
identify.
you cop out. I like it.
I don't let you fucking cop out, and you better not fucking back down.
Yep.
Just click on the link I shared. Just do it
What link did you share?
in the Google chat. It's
Oh,
Los
Eric,
Angeles
I sent
Club-
you the link to. I sent you the Wikipedia page too, Eric. Just I don't know. Thought you might like to read it.
Richard Frank Vogler. Rapid Rich.
Rapid
Oh.
Rich.
Elliot, I'm sorry, I forgot you can't see pictures. Fuck!
Oh, don't worry, I'll describe it to you. It is a very large, fat woman. I'd probably bone her, but
Me too.
there's a lot of people that would find that repulsive.
I've always, you know what? I've always had Eric knows.
Yeah.
Say
Fat
it.
chicks.
Some big women.
Oh shit! Yes.
Mm.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Oh.
You know,
Oh yes. I was
uh,
trying to do
I know
heating
that
as a
I know
Bob.
that Jim's into it, and I actually have no problem with it. What I have a
I'm
problem
into
with?
it.
That's fine, great. What I have a problem with though is some segments of that kind of scene or whatever
That's
want
something I have a problem with too. If
they
you're going to
want
the
they want skinny, athletic, attractive people to like fuck off and die. Like
I
and
am not
that's
picky. I mean I like fat women. I'll just be honest.
that's
But if
fine.
a supermodel showed interest in me, I mean, okay, if I wasn't in the situation I am now, which I'm not complaining about, obviously, but if I was totally single and a supermodel showed interest in me, yeah, I'd tap that as well. But I also know that I've dated someone who weighed 370 pounds.
you see, I like them large, but there's also a line here because there are various health conditions that come up with being fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
And
was she was losing a lot of weight.
the thing I don't like is whenever these people say, "Oh, well, I'm healthy. I'm just big boned," and come all these excuses to just say there's absolutely nothing wrong. It's like you're obese. There may be fucking health problems. I mean, it's one thing if you're obese and you stay fit, which does occasionally happen. A lot rarer than what these people would like you to believe, but it does occasionally happen.
Hey, I walk and shit. It's fine.
You
Shut up.
know, that's the way to go. To at least do something to try to stay somewhat in shape. And if you want to lose weight, fine, you got the weight to lose. But these people are like, no, I need to gain 100 more,
Yeah,
and I'm perfectly healthy doing this. It's like, this is the
No,
exact
you're not. Yeah, she just
this
likes
is
to
the
eat.
exact inverse of my ex-wife, who was like fucking 6'2". Whenever I was with her, 6'2", 85 pounds, and wanted to lose 20 more.
What the fuck?
I mean, she was fucking complete anorexic. You know,
The
Foolish
way
me.
I
I
look
thought I
at it,
could fix her,
the way
but I
yeah,
was an
well,
idiot then.
yeah, he thought the way I look at it is like I know I'm fat and I'm I don't want to lose a lot of weight just because I just don't care as long as I'm healthy, and B, it's a lot of hard work, but I manage it. I mean, I don't like just
Ah,
I
fuck, he
I
died
keep
again.
walking and stuff. Oh
What
fuck.
happened to him?
I think he's actually going to. I think he got bored of me talking about how fat I was.
Why?
I know
Yes,
I
we were
am.
talking about it. There he is.
Ah, I accidentally clicked on a link. I couldn't help it.
Can't
You
do
just
that.
you need a better. Why don't I just set this thing up and we could just
Hey, Elliot, it's okay.
what?
I'll take care of it.
He's
I'll get
taking
There
it.
you
care of it
won't.
right now. He came back in the group. I caught it in time.
Mine's better than yours. My
Shit,
computer's better than yours.
I will use a different browser for links. Motherfucking hell yeah. I got this.
What are you using as your streaming browser right
Chrome.
now?
Chrome.
Yes, that's what I'm using.
Oh well. I see. I updated and there's a uh, fucking Adobe update.
Adobe.
Adobe update that I had to restart my computer for, and I'm pretty fucking sure that's what's causing it.
I don't do Adobe updates. I click no. I exit out. I just go. You know what? Screw you. I
Doesn't
don't.
that doesn't that fuck with your YouTube videos and shit like that?
Nope. Nope. Not at all. I can still play them. Firefox I would use except for it crashes all the time. Internet Explorer I'm not even sure can stream anymore.
I'm using
And
it.
honestly, I think Mozilla fucked up the fucking Flash thing from what
Yep.
I've been reading, so you'd be fucked there. So it's just better to not touch anything and be tempted by all the links I'm posting as of right now.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't use Firefox on the last one. I used Chrome for the last click I did that fucked it up. I'm downloading. I'm using Internet Explorer to download Firefox right now.
And that's not going to work because Mozilla fucked up fucking their Flash players.
Yep. Yeah. Mozilla's completely blocked their Flash
So
players.
what about like Opera? Are they any fucking good? Or Or
I don't know of any other web browser. Bing, bing, bing.
I know of a
Well, I
couple.
know of them. I just haven't tried them.
Yeah.
So maybe Internet
You
Explorer.
you guys need, if you guys are going to use Chrome, you
Internet
guys need
Explorer, no,
OLA
you
better
don't want
internet.
that. Huh?
If you guys want to do Chrome, you need OLA better internet. You need proxy servers, and you need things to get around geo-blocking. That's what you guys need.
How do you do it?
It's if you go to the Chrome extension store, you look up better internet, then
Okay.
you download it, and then you could set for whatever country you want your proxy to be in. Currently, I'm a resident of Poland
Oh,
because Poland
get it.
doesn't seem to have a lot of geo-blocking. So
all
I
right.
love
So
Poland.
I will go ahead and check that out. But
Yes.
in the meantime, I'm going to just put my mouse over there and my keyboard over there.
You're going to need the mouse to circle around just in case your energy saver pops up and makes you crash.
I got the fucking solution right next to me, and I didn't even think about it. My motherfucking cell phone. Holy shit.
Wow.
Make sure that fucker is plugged in so your battery does not die.
It'll be fine.
My microphone's plugged in now, so my battery doesn't die.
It'll be
My
fine.
ass is plugged in.
My ass is plugged into the Matrix.
Eric's ass is plugged into a Catholic priest's penis.
Eric,
What?
how much do you ever try to get your priest to play Kiss?
No.
Wouldn't that be fucking great, though?
Kiss is like the Christian church.
Actually, I talked about Kiss and the teachers were indifferent to it. My grandmother hated it though. She kept yelling at my uncle for introducing me to their music, saying it's Knights in Satan's service and blah,
So was it literally like from the movie Detroit Rock City?
something like that. Yeah.
My God, they'd probably have a heart attack listening to some of my music.
Yeah, that's a funny thing about metal and,
Yeah,
and,
dude, if
and
they
hard
listen
rock.
to they'd fucking...
With metal and hard rock, there's so many different degrees of where the edge is, right? And for someone who listens to Britney Spears, you put on like
Kiss.
you put on Kiss or Fuel by fucking Metallica or something. Oh, that's just too hard. And we're all like, you have no idea.
I mean, what have I said to you, Eric? I've said, why do they go after bands like Kiss when bands like Dissection actually have Satanists in the band?
Because Kiss is more accessible to the youth.
Well, what he's
No,
saying
it
is why they
isn't.
criticize them.
No, it isn't. Most of the youth don't want anything to do with Kiss because they're old dinosaur bands. But Dissection's, cult black metal. The youth are going, wow, Dissection, they're Satanists. But unlike you and a couple others, I mean, most Kiss is a bunch of dinosaur bands. What do the youth want to do with bands that their mom and dad have boned to?
True.
Unless you're boning your mom.
Well, I don't know, Eric.
And there's
I do
the
watch that kind of porn.
No.
God
Right.
damn, his mom is scary. I'll just say that, and I have to fix my fucking bed.
That reminds me, bumped into someone I went to school with ages ago, and we were talking about, different people that we knew, because this is a partial program we're talking about. So we were all nut jobs there.
Yeah.
And the one guy that we went to school with was always battered in by his mom because she was a fucking abusive cunt. And he ended up marrying someone just like his mom.
That happens a lot, bro. That happens a lot.
That's strange.
People-
I'm down.
No,
By the way,
people get- normal people, they get used to a certain way of being around certain types of people, like women, men, whatever, and they seek that out for some reason. It's fucking weird.
yeah, I'm trying to basically. I mean, my God, if someone was like my mother, I had no idea.
Don't tell her that, man.
I'm going to say this, because Sky, you're going to become a parent or whatever. Try to talk to your kid like they're a human being.
Well, of course.
Because I didn't know until I was maybe 15 that my mother had any brains. Because the way she would talk to me was always like a little kid, like, "Oh yeah," and I'm just like, "I'm trying to have an intellectual conversation. Could you just like?" But then you'd hear her talking about something, and she'd actually be like eloquent, and you'd be like, "Oh, you are actually capable of intellectual conversation. Who knew?"
It
Because it's
kind of
just,
makes him an asshole, doesn't it? Like, you knew better. You knew. How dare you?
There have
You
been
yeah,
knew.
studies done that whenever people are articulate and as brainy as they can be with their kids, starting from fucking, getting plopped out the vagina, starting at your birthday, talking like that, that their IQs skyrocket.
well, I mean,
Well,
yeah,
At
I
least
always,
as far as
there's a time and
possible.
place. There's a time and place for cutesy wootsy baby talk, and then there's a time and place for treating them like an adult.
I mean, I always had a
Usually
negative
around 4 or
opinion that they
5 is
were.
whenever you want to start. Well, not treating them like an adult, but speaking to them normally as opposed to cute.
I mean, she would, and then she'd just be like, "Yeah," and I'd just be like, "Oh, what the fuck? Why am I wasting my breath?" So, I had this kind of mental picture. Um, yeah, you actually want to talk to the kids like they're humans, or else they'll have a very negative opinion of you.
Well,
Um,
sure.
what was I gonna say? Yeah, I forgot what I was gonna say. God damn it.
Don't touch the link, Scott. God damn, I almost did it.
Scott,
Sorry.
no! No, Scott,
I just need to
no!
hold my fucking phone in my hand.
Yes.
There. That'll work.
Yes, you just need to go on Link's phone link. What? I don't know what the fuck. I'm tired.
Phone.
Shut up.
Phone link.
I'm
Um,
losing my mind.
I'm trying to look for something funny.
Um,
Philosophical discussions boost. No, fuck that.
fuck, I was about to say something. I can't remember what it was. Um, yeah, I don't know. I've seen a lot of my
Ooh,
my cousins get spoiled and they're treated like they're 5 years old, and it's hilarious.
Oh, wow, I'm still kind of fucked up here. And
man.
I thought you were about to say you saw your cousins in porn.
If I saw my 8-year-old in porn, my 8-year-old, 9-year-old cousin in
The
porn,
Oh,
motherfucking
there'd be fucking
FBI.
criminal charges coming right then and there. That's God kind of shit.
Yeah, the FBI would be like, they
it
might even
wasn't
call the
me.
National Guard in on that one.
It wasn't me, dude. I didn't see no. Well, I didn't do it. I just saw it.
Dude, there were some SJW motherfuckers who were accusing some forums of hosting child porn. Well, that was true, but the forum itself would delete it right away, right?
And report it to feds.
And report it right away. But these fucking social justice idiots would save the fucking pictures on their hard drive and say, "See, look, like you fucking morons." But here's the thing: nothing ever happened to those fucking people. Bullshit. They save the fucking porn to their hard drive and show it to everybody. That's
Didn't take it to the cops like they should have done.
yes,
They used it as forum posts.
but nothing happens to those people.
Yeah, that's
Fucking bullshit.
you're.
They use it as
Yeah.
forum posts to prove someone else is evil.
People say that. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I was gonna say people say that women or men want to marry their mothers. Yog
Yeah,
Sothoth, help us.
it's true though, bro. It's true. It's
I
weird.
don't. Shit, I don't.
Well, there's exceptions that prove the rule, but
I want to marry someone like who's like smart.
well, yeah, me too. I don't want to marry anybody though.
Well,
Unfortunately, my mother was fucking National Honor Society, so me saying I want someone smart would make 1 degree closer to my mom.
fuck it. I don't know. I'm not trying to get all personal or whatever. It's just I just thought it was kind of I learned right then and there how to not talk to kids.
This is gonna be a great topic here. So Lars Ulrich has come out and talked about.
Fuck.
No, listen. This is gonna be great.
Fuck.
Okay, so here's the headline. There's a danger of younger artists coming close to extinction. This is due to streaming services. Okay, you might be surprised to hear that. And he says it favors established bands and makes it more difficult for aspiring ones to break through. But he also vindicates himself on the whole Napster file sharing service because it's more about wanting to control how it's distributed rather than the money.
Yeah, okay, he's basically saying everything I've said about major labels for the past 25 years, and yet that hasn't stopped underground bands. So, yeah, you're a bit late to the party, Mr. Ulrich.
Well, for you, he is. But
Oh, and Elliot,
But
I love how you said that major label bands are afraid of people like me.
major label bands aren't afraid of people like you. They love people like you. They're
No,
afraid
I
of
meant
people like
people. You even said that people were. Never mind. But what the point? What I was trying to say is that major label bands are afraid of people like you.
Of course they are, because I like actual music. I don't want records with one good song on them. I'd rather have, I mean, unless it's a flexi disc with one song. I want records with 12 good songs, or 14, or 25, or I don't.
At
Besides,
least half the album's got to be decent.
besides, grindcore will never be. Napalm Earache Records was going to be sold to what label was Earache going to be sold to, Eric?
Sony.
Sony. And Napalm Death. They basically said something effective. What was it? Oh yeah, we could, but that Napalm Death band's got to go. And they said no, and so basically Napalm Death ruined the Earache sale.
he's raising some points here about the reason
I
it
am.
favor.
Cool.
No, not you, not you, not you, not you. You never raise any
Oh,
points.
fuck you.
You never raise any points.
Fuck off.
Oh, why would I ever say that? My eternal
because
enemy.
you worship me.
You're my enemy. You're my
Oh.
fucking enemy. We're gonna
Well,
duel to the
worthy-
death.
You're
Butt
worthy.
plugs for everyone. You're gonna need it.
You're gonna need them. You're gonna shit yourself.
You're a worthy foe.
No, you're gonna see a blind, drunken, fucking madman of martial arts come at me, bro. And me just being like, nah, dude, nah.
You
you
take
can't hurt
one
me.
step to the side, and he hacks down a tree with his bare hands.
Yeah, I just,
Sitting there saying, "Take that, Scott." And you're just watching him completely dissect the tree.
and I'd just be like, why, he's blind. And everybody like, boo, you're an asshole. Kill him, Elliot.
And then I somehow kill you anyway, even though I'm blind.
Yeah, because it'd be like fucking kung fu shit. I wouldn't even see it coming. Like, that would be
Neither
the
would
irony
I.
right there. Yeah, that's the irony right there. He didn't see it coming, but neither did he.
Haha.
Huh? All right.
And then dissect a tree. I want to dissect a tree.
Oh, dude, that piss off hippies so much.
Just with my bare hand, just.
It's dead.
Dice. Now let's carve it up. You know what? I got to say something very serious here, really quick. People drink the blood of oranges, and sometimes they have the organs of the oranges in the blood. Okay, and they call it orange juice. When you do it with humans, they call it murder.
Yeah, what the fuck?
The double standard here.
It's a double standard.
We must reject this double standard.
Must.
Under me, cannibalism will be legal.
So streaming probably does benefit artists with higher profiles, yes. And if you listen, here's the interesting part: if you listen to playlists that are being made available for people in streaming services, they feature more higher profile artists. That just seems to be the way it is, sort of playing out right now. So, is it not then turned on us to make playlists that focus on different styles of metal and send those out there?
No, it isn't. And I'll tell you why it isn't. Because the smaller bands are going to ignore the streaming, they're going to stick with what they know, and you can have your little Apple Music, Kesha, and Metallica, and Iron Maiden, because FUS will never be on streaming services. I know I was wrong about iTunes, but we'll never be, because I actually controlled that. I didn't know we were on iTunes. I so wish someone actually...
Is there an actual reason to reject, like, a radio or a fucking music video or a fucking just another avenue to get music out there? Is there a reason to really say no to that, though? Like,
they won't play us. They won't play me. They won't play, Artery Eruption. They won't play Cephalotropsy. Maybe Ultra Brutal Underground Radio, but K-Rock ain't playing me.
Okay, but what if Spotify would?
What?
If Spotify plays FUS, I mean, sure. I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying don't put your bands on there. I'm just saying don't make that the priority. Don't make that the be all and end all of your
Yeah, that would definitely be a
marketing
mistake.
campaign.
To rely on streaming totally and solely, yeah, that would be a mistake.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Just put it on. Just lob it on there. Promote it a little bit. Maybe create a playlist if you really want to. But I mean, I've kind of left the streaming thing. I want to see how it. It's just gonna be another fucking mainstream music.
Well, it's always going to be.
avenue.
But that doesn't mean more underground people can't benefit off of it.
I remember being so disappointed in the YouTube Music Awards because when I heard YouTube Music Awards, I mean, visions danced in my head of okay, we're going to make it. It's going to be like Little Independent Band of the Year. It's going to be Little Band of the Week. No, it's
You gotta
Lady
remember,
Gaga
too.
making a music video, and I know, but I had so much hope. It's ruined.
Well,
Hope is meant to be smashed.
I know, and I hate it.
well,
But you see, one thing that I don't think is actually entering this conversation, yeah, I'm still fucking not fucked up, is the fact that you have the people that are gung-ho underground that will just fucking reject this. They don't want that kind of promotion. They want to attract the right people to their music as opposed to people that will just view them as a flavor of the week.
Yeah,
sure,
like
they're
me.
still wanting to make mixtapes.
I make a big-
They're
Hey,
wanting to make a fucking little, like a fucking tape and send
Hey.
that shit out.
hey, I'd do that if I could.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's
Anarcha has
why
a
you'll have-
record pressing plant in his home, a record press in his home.
There's nothing wrong with that.
That's awesome, though.
You'll find direct links to some of their fucking shit hosted in weird places, or one of the more popular ones like Bandicamp. That's a popular hosting site, I think.
SoundCloud, yes, SoundCloud.
You'll find
Yeah.
them there, but like they're going to be a rogue link. They're not going to be promoted in the fucking lamestream.
No, of course not. Which is why I support the underground. The mainstream have the promotion. Yes, I review Iron Maiden's new album, but I'll review Cephalotropsy can never release an album. They've spent 7 years working on it. You'd think they'd get it done. Or Artery Eruption's new album, if they ever, once again, release a new album. It's been 6 years. Come on, guys. I'll definitely promote that over Iron Maiden. Definitely. And, like I said, lob it on Spotify or Apple Mucus and see if see if anyone cares. But then go after the real fans.
No, it's funny, like, because some of these streaming services actually sign people, like a fucking record label would.
Oh, fuck.
Like, they have an agreement like that. But there's also the route where you just lob it on there, right?
Fuck me in the spine.
So, whether you like the mainstream music or not, they still make the money available. Like, the reason the industry is there is because of that garbage. It's kind of weird. It goes, and the shit rolls downhill, right? You might find a diamond in one of the turds, though. So what's wrong with that? What's wrong with a band using that? I don't
No,
get
there's
that.
nothing wrong with it, but I'm just saying I don't think you should use your... I think you should just lob it on there, promote it if you want. Hey, we're on Apple Music now. But I think it would be better to court the people who don't use Apple Music, because I'm not paying for Apple Music. Let's put it that way. I am not paying for Apple Music or Spotify. Plus, last time I used Spotify, my computer got a nasty virus that destroyed it.
That
So
sucks.
there you go. I had to get a new computer. Thanks, Spotify.
That's fucking crazy, man.
Right? And it was like, dude, that never happened. I was like, shit, yeah, I did. Put it on there and promote it. And there's nothing wrong with it, but I don't, or RDO or whatever the hell it's called, but I wouldn't use it as your sole method of getting the word across. I mean, I'd even say if you're a little known band, a few free download sites wouldn't hurt. Send it to a couple blogs that you know will post free downloads, and then say, if you like this band, support the band, because you wouldn't think they would, but you have no idea how many people actually buy after they download it for free. I do.
I do.
I do too. But
I mean, it's like I got all this shit that I pirated, and most of the shit I pirated I have on disc right now.
Yep, I do. Except I'm downloading all Aqua Teen Hunger Force seasons, and I don't think I'll be buying them just because I'm lazy. But music.
The only problem I have with Spotify is that they don't have enough, like Lars was saying, like you were saying, they don't have enough of the underground stuff on there.
No, because no one cares about Garden Weasel, which is a shame. They're a great band.
That shouldn't matter though. They should still lob it on there. The band themselves can lob it on there. They don't have to sign a fucking contract.
I'll ask Justin if he wants to put it on there.
I think you guys should.
He'll probably be like, why would anybody care? I'm just shut up and put it on there.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It just helps. It would help with like you were saying, posting a link in a forum somewhere, rather than having to download it. They could just stream it real quick, right? And if they like it, they'll go buy it.
Well, plus he posts all his music for free online. But I mean, plus it exists. See, the bands I'm talking about that some of the bands that I like that aren't there. Garden Weasel was a garage band that exists between 1990 and 1992. I believe they released one 7-inch on Recess Records. So we're talking about the lowest kind of underground, right? But yet, I heard them because, I don't know, because I go to MP3 blogs a lot. But I enjoy whenever somebody says, somebody I like, an MP3 blog poster says, hey, this was my band. I'm the singer for this. I was the singer for this band. And I go, you know what? I like this guy's taste in music. I'm going to listen to his band. So it becomes a lot of times my favorite. Sometimes some of my favorite bands. I mean, Eric knows.
Yeah.
All the bands I've got into. But yeah, I agree. They should definitely. But
it's like
it's more complicated than with contracts and things like that.
It gets complicated, and there's definitely reasons to criticize.
And of course, labels like through people.
Yeah. There's problems, right? But it's the way I'm thinking about it is like if it's a freeway, if Spotify is a freeway. And you see a Ferrari get on there, and you're like, well, fuck that, I don't have a Ferrari. You give a shit. Get on there with your Ford Tempo, motherfucker. You got to get there.
Yeah.
Who gives a shit if the Ferrari's driving on there?
I mean, I might put FUS on Spotify, but that's not going to be my main source of... I guess people have actually streamed some of our stuff on iTunes, but I don't think anyone's actually bought anything, but... It'd be cool if they did, though. Who's gonna buy a minute of music? Some poor son of a bitch. I'm sorry, I'm really, really tired.
For a nickel.
For a fucking nickel, man.
$5, dude. $5 for a minute of music.
That's pretty expensive. That's pretty fucking expensive, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's way too much. I know, because Bishop was talking about he gets like 10 cents a month from all the Spotify, iTunes, Amazon things. So
see, if you don't sign with them, you're gonna get trickly, like Dick Trickly, nothing pennies
Dick
out
Trickle?
of it. Dick Trickle's a race car driver. I get it.
That was a real race car driver.
Isn't that a fucking great name? How do you name your kid Dick Trickle? How do you do that?
I liked him actually. I liked him actually when he was racing. Not as good as the famous Australian touring car driver Dick Johnson.
Yeah, but how do you name your kid? Dick fucking Trickle.
I know.
That's fucking cruel, man.
It's funny. It's funny because...
You see, that's just breeding yourself a sociopathic killer.
Yeah.
They're either going to fucking succeed at something great in life, or they will make all the headlines.
Yeah, that
and either way, you'll have a famous child.
He took all that.
He wasn't very good in that, because he never really had top flight equipment. He did the best he could, but he was great in the local stock car and sprint car circuits. Jesus.
Well, he made a long career of it. Like, yeah, he didn't ever really set the world on fire, but he was there for a long time.
He won 800 races. I mean, he didn't win anything in NASCAR, but that was mainly because he didn't have good equipment. You know how racing is if you don't have good equipment. Plus, he started really late too. He started in like the 80s when he was already 50. But he won 800 races in his career.
That's
I
crazy,
mean,
man.
you can't.
Big fucking Trickle.
I
And what
guess
was
he
the guy's name in Days of Thunder? It was something similar.
Cole Trickle.
Cole Trickle. Do you think they were making fun of Dick Trickle?
Yeah, probably. I mean, the Days of Thunder character is based off a guy named Tim Richmond. But yeah, I'm guessing there was a culture.
Days of
Dick
Thunder
Trickle.
is a movie that you put in, you turn off your brain completely. Not even a little bit of brain. No, don't even think about using your brain.
I know because I'm a race fan, and I look at I'm sorry, slick tires do not squeal like that.
But it doesn't matter. Shut your brain off.
I know.
The opening scene
Why
where
shut
it's
your brain off? You have to shut your brain off. 9 times out of 10 is
It
garbage.
is so.
it's a garbage fucking movie. That's why you turn your brain off. That's why you do it.
You know the awesome thing though, even the race fans hated it. Even the NASCAR community hated Days of Thunder because it was such an accurate portrayal of racing.
I just
I mean, the script was good, but the racing action was so. But Dick Trickle killed himself 2 years ago.
no shit. He actually suicided.
I guess because he had some sort of fatal cancer,
Oh well, I
and
don't
he
blame the guy.
and he thought, I guess he called.
That's about the only time I'd say suicide's okay. So whenever it's actually fatal, terminal, fucking.
No, I actually don't get why it's not legal. Like why a doctor wouldn't be able to just hand you a button, right?
I guess he was in a cemetery and he called 911. And he's like, "By the way, you're gonna have to pick up a body soon." Shot himself.
Wow.
I mean, and people were like, "What happened?" I was like, "You know what? He had a fatal illness. He was gonna die anyway."
Yeah,
I guess
fuck
there was
it.
a racing driver named Buddy Baker, one of my all-time heroes, who I guess just found a tumor in his lung. And I met him once. And he was such a nice guy, and it kind of sucks.
You know, you're gonna get a tumor someday.
Yeah, I know, but
Me too.
It's
Bring it
all
on
about the
down.
tumors.
Bring
That's-
it down. Just bring it
that
down.
sucks and is awesome at the same time. Because it sucks if it actually happens, but it's awesome to talk about.
It's people like to avoid the conversation, but like if you, it's all fucking death around you all the time. And
I remember talking to my dad hours after the Dan Weldon crash in 2011, which we were there, and you would think we would never be able to laugh again, but we actually made jokes like, because it's just, what, it happened, it's over, it's time to move on.
no, I want
And-
people to
and-
laugh at my dead body, dude. I do.
And we started talking about what happened and how it happened, but it was obviously it was a traumatic experience because someone just died, but it was I don't let anything ruin my day, because up until that last second he died, he was doing what he loved to do up until that very last second.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of inspired by Hunter S. Thompson, the way his funeral went. I want to do something. I might not have the money to do what he did, which was fucking build a cannon up in the mountains and shoot his fucking ashes up into space, which is fucking epic.
I want composted.
I just want to do
compost
something with my
or
corpse.
something's gonna grow. That'll be good.
I told you what I want to do.
I want to do something with my corpse that
I
makes
want-
people fucking laugh. Like, get it?
I want my body put into a helicopter and dropped somewhere.
Yeah.
And wherever it lands, you have to leave there for a week, even if it's like the mayor's lawn.
I have a similar one. Just tie my leg to a trebuchet, a big one, a fucking big trebuchet, and just launch me, just ragdoll me across the Grand Canyon. And people will be like, "Oh, that's fucked up, man. That's fucking." But the second they see my body flailing through the air, all lifeless and stupid looking, they'll start fucking laughing. I guarantee it. And they see my body hit the ground and just splat. They might go, "Oh my god!" It'll be like a YouTube video, like those YouTube videos you see, where something fucked up happened and you can't help but laugh. That's what I want to do with my fucking corpse.
Oh, somebody give me some caffeine. I'm fucking tired.
I drank like a gallon of coffee before I came back on.
Oh, fuck me.
I got me another energy drink. I have another pill in me with the codeine. And I am fucking wild.
My usual thing is just wait for Scott to crash.
It's not gonna happen. I'm not gonna click anything.
Oh, fuck me.
I'm not gonna click a goddamn
No,
thing.
I mean, wait, because every time you're like, oh, I'm tired, I'm like, yeah, me too, let's call it a day.
But you're
There's
not really
17 million. Oh, sorry, only 17 different porn links. The most disgusting shit I could find.
tired.
Post some pregnant porn.
Pregnant porn's actually kind of hot.
No,
Yeah, I agree.
no,
I agree.
no. I like couple seduces babysitter. I
I like couple seduces baby.
Let's go for that one. Couple seduces baby. Here's your little bottle and your passy.
I've actually seen that.
That's fucked. That is
Where
fucked.
like, oh, look at little baby, look at little baby. Here's your bottle, and they're sucking a cock.
Oh my god.
That's Eric.
Dude,
It's the adult baby
Eric when he was
thing.
a
In the
kid.
credits of the fucking movie, God, I start talking and I don't even fucking know what I'm talking about. Fuck. It's a goddamn movie. It's a comedian. He dresses up like a Middle Eastern guy. And he's going around
Borat.
America. Borat. That fucking the credits. There's a baby face and it comes up and there's a dick with an arrow and it's going right towards the baby's face. And the whole joke, it's like a running joke with Borat that he's like, oh yeah, it's fine to molest kids. It's like totally cool with him. That's like totally.
That's one hell of a... You think it's all relative now.
Dude, that fucking movie's fucked up, man. Have you watched Borat, Jim?
Yes. Oh.
Yeah, but I didn't really care for it. It was just like...
I can see how that would culture shock some people here. It's like, oh my god.
I mean, I understand what was going on was the fact he was just trying to offend people and excuse it on this foreign culture that didn't exist because, that was the whole joke. How much would people be willing to put up with an excuse on someone's foreign nationality, culture, and all that shit, and just put up with it because they think that's the problem?
Right. It's kind of clever. I mean, I didn't ever watch it again after that. I saw it once, and it was kind of like the baby metal thing. I listened, I laughed, I'm done.
Yeah, it was funny, but I don't know. I'm gonna go get some more water.
All right.
My voice is shot.
There's a fucking shitload of shit like that where you just turn it on, you giggle like a fucking little baby, and then you never go back to it.
I never liked Talladega Nights. We'll get back to that in a minute.
I like the one scene.
I'll get back to why I don't like Talladega Nights after this.
Just go get your fucking water.
Go get some baby water, fucking baby.
Fuck you.
Ha ha.
Eric is a baby.
Eric knows that Elliot's a baby.
Fuck you.
Eric, he's a baby, isn't he?
I guess. I'm just whatever right here.
You just kind of in La La Land, bro.
I'm in that weird position where I'm wide awake, but I'm also falling asleep at the same time.
Well, I think it's probably us who's keeping you awake right now.
Well, that, and for some reason, when you guys started talking about Spotify and how it impacts the artist, I started looking up, like, how much do artists get paid whenever their songs get downloaded or played on the radio?
I'm not too sure. I know that Spotify, it's fucking pennies on the dollar, but
They just send, like, little envelopes of pennies to the artist.
Yeah.
they send them a fucking check with like 0.05 cents on it, for real, which is
Oh
sad.
my god, that is sad.
Yeah,
You know,
but I say that and it sounds pathetic, but there's legit reasons behind it, right? If you put your thing on there and only 10 people listen to it, you don't fucking deserve $100. Sorry.
It's different with legitimate or classic radio, like FM radio. If you have like a song playing on radio and like a bunch of people are tuned in on their cars or on their radios at home, then that's when you get the big money.
So does radio still make quite a bit of money for artists?
I think so, yeah. Every time a song every time songs get played by an artist, that adds up to a pretty big check from the radio stations for that artist.
We're probably really getting close to the point where cars are gonna have fucking Wi-Fi, right?
Uh,
Where you're gonna use Spotify to listen to the radio,
yeah.
right? We're getting close to that. I wonder how fucking long FM radio has left on its lifespan.
I don't want to think about that right now.
I bet it's close, dude. I bet it's getting close to dying.
What's getting close to dying?
FM radio.
I don't know. Because you always got your poor bastards that can't afford the upgrade.
Sure, I'm sure it won't die, but it will be significantly reduced.
It will be.
The second new cars are equipped with Wi-Fi, and they have enough an ability to spread that connection out over a large area. Yeah. Yep. That'll hurt FM radio big time.
What happened? What'll hurt FM radio?
We're talking about how much of a lifespan FM still has. The second they put fucking Wi-Fi receptors into cars, and they have the technology to spread that fucking connection out over a large area, that's gonna really fucking put a damper on FM radio.
Well, I mean, satellite's already put a damper on it. Now that satellite radio is cheaper.
Right. It's getting to the point where FM's got a fucking ticking clock on it.
It used to be $150 a month or whatever, or $150 a year or something like that. And I always kind of thought it was. I always kind of was ashamed to admit that I had satellite radio. Like, you guys could pay for that. I'm like, it came free with the thing. Shut up. You know, because it
was good though. I never had it, but I remember listening to it. It was good. There was good shit on there.
We still have it. The metal stations. It plays a lot of mainstream, but it also plays, especially when Ian Christie comes on. He plays everything from like old school because he does Bloody Roots, which is like the history of something. He'll play everything. I've heard Metallica's demo on there. I've heard old Legacy. That's Testament.
One of the things that really appealed to me about satellite radio, even though I never bought it, was their comedy. The comedy stations seemed to be really fucking good. Like you could hear all the shit that you wanted to hear but couldn't find anywhere.
Well, I know there's blue collar comedy, which I don't listen to.
Oh, what the fuck is that? No, I don't want to hear that shit.
Yeah, but yeah, there's a lot of things. Listen,
before you start, I'm fucking drinking Mountain Dew, motherfucker.
Right.
I am high on Mountain Dew.
Fuck you. No, I was about to say, you talk about, me wanting baby water. It's better to have a, well lubricated throat.
So that you can get that cock down your mouth really easily.
Plus, I had to take a piss.
Down your throat.
You sucked your own piss out of your cock. That's what I got from that.
I'll tell you why I didn't like Ricky Bobby. It's not because they're making fun of NASCAR. It's because it was. I mean, it wasn't even because the racing action was retarded. It was basically just. I just didn't like the plot. I thought it was stupid, and I thought the jokes were stupid. I don't like Will Ferrell, so.
You better shut your mouth, Chip.
It's not my kind of thing. I mean, yeah, okay, it has some funny moments.
That scene was good. Was good.
It's not really my kind. The best thing about Ricky Bobby is they had Bob Jenkins, Rick Benjamin, Mike Joy, and a couple other racing announcers. And I whenever we watch it with friends, I'd be like, "Oh, that's Rick Benjamin talking." They're like, "What?" And I was like, "Oh, that's Bob Jenkins," famous announcers that I like. And they're like, "Huh?"
Hey, did you like Speed Racer growing up?
Yeah, my dad did, and so I just kind of passed on.
What did you think about the new movie they did?
I didn't see it.
Oh, fuck. I'm a piece of shit, dude. God damn it.
What?
I forgot you're blind again.
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't go to it.
See, because you have to rely on plot, and so it wouldn't be a good movie for you. It might be.
I read the plot, and I thought it was stupid. So
it's okay. I liked it though. It was like a fucking roller coaster ride. Like
I saw the new Speed Racer that they tried to do, not Speed Racer Next Generation, but new Speed Racer 2004. They tried to do a Nicktoons, and they tried to revamp the whole story.
Yeah.
To make it all futuristic.
That was terrible.
Speed, the car.
And the camera is now on, and I am showing my cock to the world.
Oh, don't do it.
Eric,
there we go. It's too late.
No.
Eric, look.
No.
What a pussy.
Did you hear Eric's? No.
He
Out of the
doesn't wish
fucking
to be damned.
Out of the
We're
fucking
working hard.
ether. No.
He's not actually showing it, is he, Scott?
No.
No.
No, we're good. We're
God
safe.
damn it. I wanted him to.
I kind of have to admit I didn't.
Scott, what are you trying to tell us?
Speed Racer, I would fuck that car so hard.
I used to love Robot Wars and BattleBots.
What about Transformers?
Oh my! No, Robot Wars and BattleBots. You know
Oh, yeah, they got that back on. That's back on.
yes, that is so cool to see.
Dude, they are one-upping it, though. Fucking mech battles. Seriously. Between Japan and the US, they're gonna build actual mechs and fucking blow them, like, fight. I can't fucking wait if they actually pull that off.
It's gonna destroy the world.
Dude. It'll lead to that. But
That combat has got to start somewhere.
That first... See, yeah, it'll lead to world destruction. But those
I'm
initial
thinking-
few episodes where it's like Super Bowl will be fucking great.
I'm just thinking of all those shows I used to like as like a 10-year-old. There was Invader Zim. There was a Speed. I don't really like that Speed Racer. They only lasted for like
The
4
old
episodes.
Speed Racer show.
The
As
old
an
Speed Racer, but the
adult?
new one.
As an adult, the old ones, they're pretty bad, honestly. Like,
Yeah, but they have a charm.
there is a very specific charm about them. Like, kind
Oh,
of like Dragon Ball Z kind of has the same charm to it.
Oh
Where
my
it's
god! What
just
the hell
over
did
the
I
top
used to-
I
ridiculous.
always wanted to parody Dragon Ball Z and call it Crackhead X.
I always wanted to make.
All kinds of fucking great ideas just blew up in my head from that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I've lost it. I always wanted to make like. God, what the fuck other shows? I just wanted to make it in like a fucking fuck. What was that fucking show?
Dude,
Which
are you
one?
sure you're drinking water?
You know what I had to watch in 12th grade? Drama class? Fucking Toy Story 3.
Oh, that was bad, man. They fucked that up.
Yep.
They fucked that up.
Yep.
First one was fucking amazing. Second
Yep.
one was fucking good. Third one is garbage. I
Yeah,
don't
we
ever
were
want to
watching-
watch it.
I don't know why I was watching in drama class, but we were watching and I was just like, yeah, I'm not feeling it here. I'd rather
did.
just watch.
They totally fucked it up.
I can still enjoy the original.
Yeah, the first two are. The second one, not so much. The first one is fucking epic.
And then they gave Buzz his own show, which I actually liked.
I didn't watch it.
And now they're making a Toy Story 4.
No,
It
they
needed-
aren't.
Yes,
you know
they-
what, Scott?
Why?
That show needed more curse words.
Which
That
one?
Buzz Lightyear show needed more curse words.
Dude, do you ever remember like watching a kid's cartoon and like every once in a while you'd get a damn or a
Yep.
crap
Yep.
Yeah.
out of it, and it was like, oh my god, they just cussed. They just cussed. Oh my god.
Well, I remember. I remember. Even people saying that someone screwed it up, and I was like, "You're allowed to say screwed it up on a kid show?"
Yeah, back then that was like epic. We were adults all of a sudden.
Yeah, right. Because yeah, wow.
Do you remember like discovering cussing when you were like 6 or 7, and how you would just keep repeating the same fucking word over and fucking fuck, fuckity fuck, shit, cock, fuck.
Apparently, Jim never.
And then you get your mouth washed out with fucking soap.
Yeah, and then someone would come along.
See, I remember
Do you
when
even
I
know
was
what that
6
means?
years old, I was discovering the magazines under Dad's bed.
But then someone would come along and be like, "Do you even know what that shit means?" And you'd be like, "Yeah." Well, what?
Yeah, I'd say yeah, but I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know shit.
I
And the
didn't
worst
mind
part
that.
is my dad's taste in porn did not prepare me for sex. I was a fucking complete idiot for years about it, and it actually took me getting married, and the ex-wife's the one that actually taught me all the dirty tricks I now know.
Why was his porn like goat porn?
Well,
or
not
what?
all of them, but enough of them that I built off them and built my own little technique to just totally destroy.
Was his porn like goat porn or something or what?
I'm
No,
guessing
a lot of it
Playboy.
was spanking.
Uh,
I mean,
Playboy?
he had his typical like fucking vanilla porn, but then everything else like spanking and ass man, and Spanked Enema Nurse volumes 1 through 13, then volumes 16 through 24.
I
I'm
remember.
just surprised they made 24
And I will
volumes
tell
of
you the
that.
thing about this Spanked Enema Nurse video collection he had. Whenever we were older and I was fucking partying in my attic and shit, we would throw parties. Theme party where we were trying to decipher what the difference was. Because it was the same exact two girls with the same exact script, except one eensy weensy little change mandated an entire new edition. Like one scene, she's kneeling in the corner in one movie, then in the next one, she's kneeling in the corner on top of fucking hairbrushes.
More money, bro.
That's the only difference. Everything else was from one to the next, it was down the line the same. Then, one scene, she's saying, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit in one movie. And then the one after that, it's oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. And that is the only fucking difference. Like, you had to get
Do
the
you think-
fucking fetish 100% down the line perfect. And somehow that minor change mandated an entire new edition.
Do you think that they made double the money, or do you think they squandered their money on that?
I have no idea. I know they made a killing off my dad. He was
I
only
just went
missing
into
a
a whole
couple.
other world of like imagining porn making studio. My dad knew someone who worked in a
Hey,
porn.
I'm getting to know some people in the porn. There's one Mercedes Carrera. She's kind of in the GamerGate thing. She makes porn. I haven't talked to her a lot. I talked to her very briefly, but
She's fun to talk with.
Yeah, she is.
I've talked with her a few times when I was still on Twitter. I just haven't gotten back to Twitter.
Yeah.
I kind of just lost interest in Twitter
Back
because it's like
Twitter.
I'm limited to too many short of a text.
I only use Twitter to basically. No one's ever joined in because I only have 30. Although Jinx is following me. Hi, Jinx. Basically just to go, hey, join us, and then post a link for the hangout, and then occasionally I'll look to see if any news in the racing world. Because Facebook, I have so many friends, so many groups. Not your group, Scott. I never see anything from your group, sadly. But I have so many idiotic groups that I need to get out of that I can't follow my racing groups. I'm just like, because people add me to groups.
Dude,
without
I
my
got
permission.
I got a complaint one time that I post too much in my MetalGate thing. It's like, get the fuck out of here!
Yeah, shit,
What
really?
the fuck?
You
People
post too much, you're ruining my flow.
Yeah,
Of,
then
like,
get the
people
fuck out.
complaining about their lives and being the center of the universe.
Yeah,
I'll post the UMO group tomorrow, MetalGate.
so fucking stupid. I appreciated them at first. Like, oh, great, some people. They're actually taking interest. And then I noticed over a slow amount of time, it was like this little pussy-ass whining shit that they just kept coming through very slowly. And then one of them left. And then one of them left. And it was all about, yeah, fuck those guys. I don't pay attention to them anyways. I support the cause, but I don't support the group. And it's just like, well, fuck off, all of you. Get the fuck
I was
out
on
of
a
here.
group. I was on a group called Satanic Singles because my friend Zach started it. Zach Black. Hi, Zach Black. And there was this one woman who occasionally posted stuff, and I tried to talk to her, and she didn't message. She was a bit older, but whatever. I was trying to be nice or whatever. And she's like, I'm leaving this group because no one wants to talk to me. I was like, dude, I tried to talk to you, and Zach was like, what the hell's your problem? I was like, I tried to talk to you, and you never messaged me, so,
Fuck her in the pussy.
I don't know.
Nobody acceptable to my high standards that are completely irrational.
Do you ever see those messages on Facebook? It's usually on like your feed or whatever. It's people who are like, they'll fucking post some shit like, we'll see how many people care about me.
Oh, God, I hate
I
that.
see that. I don't. And then Yeah, I don't.
Ugh, it makes me want to just drill a fucking hole through my forehead.
Somebody please
you
hit me over the head.
you probably won't repost this because 99.6% won't. So I dare you to repost it.
Yeah, fucking that shit's
Okay, well,
garbage.
Yeah,
fucking shit. And like it's
I always
never
leave a
useful
comment.
data.
I always
Never
leave
a
a
cute
comment. I
picture.
don't. Okay, I won't post it. Fucking piece of shit.
I think there was one time that someone did it just because she was legitimately weeding out her fucking friends group. And I decided to fucking parody the entire damn thing. I just replaced random words with cunt, cock, shit, fucking molested goats.
I will tell you one of the things that actually pisses me off. People who write, I'm getting rid of my friends list, so I'm taking down my friends list. So if you don't comment here, you're gone.
Bye.
I'm like, yeah. Or someone who I deleted and then tried to re-add me. Well, okay, you've survived, so you're worthy of being my friend. I'm like, goodbye.
Fuck my dick.
He tried to re-add me. And I told him, no, I don't.
If you're legitimately cleaning out your friends list, just fucking legitimately clean out your friends list and fuck off with your self-important bullshit.
Well,
Seriously.
I understand trying to get people, but yeah,
Well, the thing was, that it was the same thing that I did. See, I added a shit ton of people because I was originally only on Facebook just for the fucking games. I mean, I was fucking homeless at the time, so my access to actual games was limited, especially after some junkie decided to pawn the Super Nintendo that belonged to the fucking homeless shelter for their own fucking habit. So, go to the library, spend about, an hour playing games. And so I had about 500 friends just to do that. And once I actually got out of the shelter, I actually had access to games again. And I didn't need it.
Man, social media is fucking great and all, but there is some garbage fucking people out there that ruin it.
I had one on my Facebook. Comment this and I'll block you. Comment on this and I'll block you. And somebody actually commented on it and was utterly surprised when I blocked them. I was like, hey, you know the rule. I only blocked it for like 10 minutes, but I was like, hey, you know the rules.
Yeah. Yeah, people are stupid, bro. I mean, fucking idiots. I mean, I'm an idiot, but I'm not like a motherfucking idiot.
Oh, I think he knew what I was gonna do, and I think he just because he's actually a close. It wasn't Eric. It was Alex Harvey.
Okay, so he's fucking with you.
Oh yeah, and he was like, he was like, hey, dude, you blocked me. I was like, yeah, and we just laughed. Yeah, it was fun. I knew he would do it, so I just wanted to. God damn it, my bed. I need a bigger bed sheet. This thing just keeps falling off.
You keep fucking jerking off on it, and it crests up, and it gets.
I'm just thinking my sister's into like. I don't know if she's still doing the cult of the week thing or she's found her home cult. But she's done like this thing where like she posts all these fucking religious things and it's like you go down, which side do you choose? Ignore for Satan.
Yeah.
Like, comment, repost for Jesus.
I always ignore.
Yeah, I just scroll right by them.
And I actually had someone message me once, oh, so you want to be Satan? And I'm like, how do you even know I've seen your post? You don't even know I've seen your stupid fucking post. You don't know if I'm ignoring. Although, yes, I am. Hail Satan.
There is a funny, like, atheist kind of argument you can make there. Like, you're trying to propagate your religion on a computer that was made by a fucking scientist.
Yeah.
Who understands understands the fabric of fucking reality and nature thousands of times better than you do.
If I believed in any of that shit, I'd be a Satanist easily. Just because.
Or an alien worshiper, I think it was what.
I would be willing to worship an alien. If they fucking landed and were, like, obviously superior to us, I would. I would literally.
What if they're actually, like, what if they're actually all, like, dry cleaners named Steve? That's the planet that they're from.
I am reminded of fucking Hitchhiker's Guide to the
Galaxy.
Galaxy.
I was just thinking that whenever I
posted descendants of all the middle management and all the unnecessary jobs that were fucking redundant. That's who we are descended from.
I did mention superior, right?
Yes.
But that would be superior because everyone else in that race died from a cold.
Scott, do you really think you're superior to a dry cleaner named Steve?
No, but I think if someone figured out how to travel across the fucking universe, then yeah.
Dry
There's-
cleaners named Steve are so much
Well,
cooler
sit
than you.
here and think about it, okay? Assume for a moment that, you know, what we know of our technical limitations of how fast we could go, you know, we cannot reach the speed of light. So we're talking sublight speeds here. How long do you think it would take to go from one solar system to the next?
Hundreds and thousands of light years.
That's hundreds of thousands of years, okay?
Yes.
And so how many generations would be down that line?
Over 100.
Is there a guarantee that they're going to keep the same intellectual level as the people that made the ship?
Hell no.
Because you got to figure the people that made the ship made things self-calculating, made things to be easy for them to do. They'd be able to do whatever the hell they need to do to get there. What's going to say they're not going to have some major inbreeding going on and everyone's a fucking retard?
That is a valid point, but I'd like to point out.
You're going to have Alabama in your ship.
I mean, and you want to hear something really fucked up way to look at all these fucking alien abduction things, they always talk about the anal probe. What if that's just them being retards and fucking sick of it? I stuck it up his butt.
Fucking, yeah.
What I've never understood about the anal probe is there are so many fantastic and wondrous things to study on humans, like the lymph nodes or the glands and things like that. But no, it's always the butt, the genitals, the brain, and the mouth.
No, something I'd like to point out, though, is if we know how retarded it is to think about traveling through space at sub-light speeds and shit, if we're capable of realizing that that's retarded, if a fucking civilization has been around for billions of years and had time to, like, solve these problems, they would also have time to solve problems like what Jim brought up. What if fucking space travel makes you retarded? You know, what if they've done it? What if they've been doing...
I wasn't stating what if space travel makes you retarded. I was stating that, there is no guarantee that they wouldn't be forced to inbreed, thus producing retards.
Well,
it would be the inbreeding.
As a result
from being a closed population with limited resources.
So, but my point is, if there is such a thing, which I don't really think there is, unless, it could be out there, but if there is such a thing, all those problems would have been solved by that race. All those issues, all those little details.
There's always unforeseeable circumstances.
What if it's an artificial intelligence?
Yeah.
No, that's the interesting angle there.
Do you think artificial intelligence will ever be that good?
Maybe not from us. I don't know. I have no idea.
My brain is fucked. I've been up for damn near 24 hours.
I've been up for about 12. I fucking slept yesterday.
Brain.
I fucking slept yesterday. Seriously, I slept like 13, 14 hours. I haven't done that in years.
Jesus fuck.
I've been up since about 10 a.m.
I fucking slept. I didn't give a fuck, dude. Holly, my girlfriend, tried to open the blinds on me. I'm just like, nope. Nope.
Oh, fuck this. A little more longer, then I'm going to go to sleep.
Just tapping out.
Yeah, go ahead. Tap out. Fuck. Do it. Do it.
It's from that pussy water.
Dude, I woke up at 4 in the morning and couldn't get back to sleep, so fuck off.
That does suck, dude. No, I do that a lot, man. Like Fridays and Saturdays when I get off work, I can't sleep. Can't do it. So I end up getting like 4 hours of sleep, go to work. Brutal.
Slathering.
I need someone to hit me over the head.
I'll do it.
Okay.
Nothing like one of your best buddies do beat the shit out of you.
Yeah, sure.
I listen to Jim too much and I become him.
Yeah.
Living shit.
It's completely different whenever you see a bunch of stab wounds happening, and all of a sudden there's a kitten, and you have to protect the kitten, and everything else dies.
But the kitten.
Pretty soon this podcast is going to be nothing but stabbing and death and goat porn.
I like mutilating corpses while watching goat porn and eating chips and salsa.
And all the viewers are going to be like, I thought this was about metal, bro. And we're just like, stab.
There are no viewers because you switched the thing and didn't even post a link.
Babies in the throat with gore.
How can there be in the viewers to this if you switched the?
Because the goat porn.
You didn't even post a fucking link. How many subscribers do you have?
I have 20.
I have more than you. Fuck yeah!
And you're gauging self-worth based upon subscribers.
Yes. What's your fucking point?
Considering the fact that not everyone who subscribes watches every episode.
Jim, I know I'm
This is
an
your
asshole.
self-worth.
I know I'm an asshole. Okay.
You're a piece of shit.
But at
My
least I admit it.
feelings are triggered. You've hurt me.
Fucking he said triggered.
Triggered.
I sit there, I share links, and I have zero hope.
Me too.
I
I slather these links all over everything when we start. Like,
And then if a conversation starts, cool, I have something to talk about.
I slather the links with ranch dressing and then eat them while masturbating into a taco salad.
Dude, fucking pizza rolls and ranch dressing. Oh my god.
That doesn't sound bad at all, actually.
Oh my god. No, first you gotta deep fry the pizza rolls. Deep fry them first. Don't
Okay.
deep fry the pizza rolls with ranch dressing.
Oh.
It is the most unhealthy thing possible. But
Fuck.
My father, oh fuck.
but
He
it's
used to
fucking delicious.
He used to deep fry grilled cheese.
Oh.
That would be
And
good.
it would be good if it weren't for the fact that he would start deep frying shit before the fucking grease was up to temp. So it's getting saturated in nothing but that grease. It's getting caked and cooked in there. And there's fucking... Oh, God.
If you actually made the grilled cheese first and then threw it in hot oil, that would be the best route.
If you're capable of dipping it in after it's already heated up to the proper temperature, dip it in, cook it for 30 seconds, take it out, it might actually be worth something in there. But no, this was all fucking grease and fucking... Oh, God. Here's the worst part. So I tell people don't eat the grilled cheese. You know, when they come over to the party, if Dad was, like, doing whatever. And one poor soul did. He was constipated to the point where he thought he was dying. And he had to go to the hospital, and they gave him a bunch of laxatives, and he finally shit, and his entire story was that he just forgot how to shit.
Oh, what?
Why wouldn't you just explain? I don't know how.
There was acid involved, I have to remind you of that. There was a lot of acid involved, but yeah, he forgot how to shit.
I can imagine the doctor's face like, what?
I'm sorry, I don't know how to sit.
I'm sorry, bro. I don't shit anymore.
And then insult to injury, I think not too long after this incident was the episode of Beavis and Butthead where they forgot how to fucking piss.
Dude, Beavis and Butthead, like, it's so good. Like, I think about it, and you know, people like to talk about Beavis and Butthead. Seriously, those early episodes are so good. Like, they're so shitty looking, and they're so nasty and fucking gross. They're just perfect little fucking 20-minute little gross things. Like, I fucking love them. They're great. Especially the early ones before he got the animation down real good.
I mean, even after he got the animation down, up until the point where MTV started censoring the fuck out of them.
Yeah.
You know, and fucking making script changes. It was all about pure, true antisocial behavior. You know.
Frog baseball. I mean, that's kind of corny nowadays, but back then that was like fucking.
Yeah.
That was
And
like,
I
oh my
always
god.
get fucking pissed off. It is an actual trigger of mine whenever people say, "Oh, I'm antisocial. I just don't like talking to people." That's not antisocial behavior. And
Antisocial. I hate the world.
antisocial behavior is frog baseball. It is blowing up buildings. It is setting fire to random things. This is antisocial behavior. Shoplifting is antisocial behavior. It is an action against society, hence antisocial. Non-social just means you don't like to be sociable.
I'm semi-social, I think. I can talk to people if I want to. I don't like to waste my time with a lot of idiots, though, which is why, I don't have a lot of friends that I talk to. Eric's about as low as I can get on the totem pole.
Yeah.
I love that response. Gonna raid Nova Scotia.
That's the perfect response to such a statement. Yeah.
I know, I'm an asshole.
I'm currently looking at animation right now.
What kind of animation?
Just any kind of animation. I'm a huge animation fan.
Do you ever watch just like there's these independent like award shows for 3D graphics and shit? Do you ever see those? Like the short little clips, like 3-4 minutes long.
No, but if you
Good
send
shit.
me, then I'll watch them.
Yeah, I'll hook you up, man. Some of this shit's good.
Fucking cunt shitting cocksucker.
Do you even know what that means, Elliot?
No, not anymore.
You're not
I'm
supposed-
sorry. He's high and I'm sleep deprived.
Man, I miss getting high.
Dude, just stay up.
Honestly,
for as
I was
long
kind
as
of, I was kind of
I
heart
feel the
touched.
same way.
I was heart touched whenever you guys were trying to intimidate me. I
You were
mean, not imitate. Fucking high as a fucking kite cannot get through.
I'm fucking high, bro. And I need some go porn.
Speaking of porn, there's this 3D generated shit with completely unrealistic
Wait,
sized
so what were you
boobs
trying?
going
We were trying to
everywhere.
imitate you?
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
flattered. Flattered.
I was
don't
flattered.
remember. Who was imitating you?
I was.
Everyone.
Oh.
In the world.
Wait, here's my impression of Jim. He walked into a room, okay? Hi, Jim, how are you? Anal, goat, vomit, sex, masturbation on a dead baby's forehead.
That's all I feel. If everybody in the entire world agreed to just give a Jim sigh, like, you would hear this hum, and all the fucking animals would come out of the woods, all the planets would align, there'd be rainbows and shit.
And then in a moment, world peace would be achieved. Then people would be sick of it 5 seconds after and begin killing.
Dude, we should fucking make movies. We should.
Can I star in it?
What?
I want to be in the movie.
I want to be in a fucking movie. I want to be in a go porn movie.
I want to be in a movie.
You want to be the guy holding the leash.
Guy holding the leash.
And ringing the bell while
gas
everything else is
cock.
going on with the genitals.
I love Orgasmo, the porn photographer guy. Suck that cock.
Yeah. Another fucking. That fucking movie's epic, by the way. If you've never seen that movie, Orgasmo is fantastic. I fucking love that movie. Where the guy's like, I don't mean to be a fucking homo, but that guy's pretty hot.
I don't want to sound like a queer or nothing, but I'd like to make love to you tonight.
Yeah, I don't mean to sound queer or nothing.
Are you Sancho?
Am I thinking of basketball or Orgasmo? The guy where he goes, they're arguing in their room, and the little guy's like trying to chime in, and he's like, "Shut up, little bitch! I am not a little bitch.
Oh
yeah,
no,
but
that's
you're a piece of shit.
basketball.
Yeah, that's basketball. Yeah, but you're a piece of shit. I love that fucking part.
Yes, but my question is, are you Sancho?
Jim, have you seen Orgasmo?
I like the ray beam. I liked the one at the end when they shot the guy and turned him into the blue baller.
Yeah.
Neutered Man.
Neutered Man, that was it. Okay, I thought it was
Have you
blue
guys?
baller. I got
I like Cannibal the musical. I like
Yeah, that's good.
Basketball. Yeah, I love it. Hang the I want to Hang the Bastard played at my funeral. Hang
Yeah,
the bastard. Hang him high.
you're doomed. You're doomed.
Spadoinkle. That's what I have to say.
Have a spadoinkle day. Yeah.
I just like, you're doomed.
You're doomed. I had a buddy
Uh,
of mine. We'd walk around all the time, just
I'm
going up
just
to
not,
random people. You're doomed.
I'm done with South Park pretty much. I just
South
don't
Park
watch
had
it.
its heyday. It had its heyday. You know.
But and I didn't really like Team America. I mean, I liked it once. It was fun for like one or two watches, but whatever.
It's all right.
Yeah.
America. Fuck yeah.
That song is the shit.
Yeah.
Rape
okay,
your
whatever.
ass and sodomize your mother.
So lick on my dick and suck on my balls. That song is great. DVDA has some great fucking music, man. They're a good band. I
Let's
like
build a snowman. We can make him our best friend.
Yeah.
They were watching the fucking movie Frozen, and during the snowman song, I couldn't help it. I couldn't help it.
I still haven't seen that bitch of a movie.
You don't want to, but there was a snowman song, and I couldn't help it. And all of a sudden, let's build a snowman. We can make him our best friend. And I sang that whole fucking song. They were like,
You know,
"What are you doing?"
wish
Like,
I wish those guys would focus more on making movies because they're great. They're great fucking movies. Like you said, like Cannibal the Musical, fucking Basketball, and Orgasmo are goddamn classics. Like,
right.
and they don't make enough movies like that. They just
And they don't feel like South Park.
no, you wouldn't even know that they had anything to do with South Park.
Well, yeah, the voices sound the same, but yeah, you wouldn't know. Yeah, they feel so much more. South
And
Park
another
always
thing
just
about them, like I'd say Basketball's a little bit of an exception, but the look and feel of the movies, they feel like shit. It feels like they shouldn't be that good.
yeah. South Park, I always got the hint that they never really wrote, like they never tried writing. Because I mean, those things were cranked out in 3 days. It was just okay, let's write something. It was. I don't
Still
ever
fucking
think they
good,
tried
though.
that hard. Yeah, it used to be, but now it's
They're
just.
trying too hard to be current these days.
Yep.
Trying to stick with all the fucking different issues popping up
You know
just so
what,
they can
though?
piss off.
I
everyone.
fucking respect those guys, though. I don't give a fuck. If they slip and fall, I don't give a fuck because they got to a point where no one could touch them. No one can
Yep.
fucking say a word.
That's not what South Park used to be about. It used to be about 4 kids conquering the adult world. Just doing what they were doing and like living the adult world. Living the adult world a little bit. Now it's like 4 kids becoming weird secret agents unwillingly or unwittingly. Or
They
Part
had- there was nowhere else to go.
I don't know.
I still
Whatever.
don't, I agree that it's not as good as it used to be, but I still respect the fuck out of those guys.
You know what I say to Matt and Trey? You're doomed, doomed. I'm gonna like go around that now. I'm gonna start singing Spadoinkle to people.
Just go up to a gas station clerk and just be like, "You're doomed,
Or the
fucking doomed, bro."
howdy joke. Howdy, how do you do? Howdy.
Yeah. Howdy.
Yeah,
Howdy.
6 fucking people. I love Miller. Miller was like my favorite because he's just the most obstinate. Jesus, now he needs a fucking map.
Yeah.
It's
I need to watch that again. That's a fucking
Swan
good
and
one.
Bell. I mean, those loosely based on a true story, but
Yeah.
I love Swan and Bell were like the Mormon, and they're like, I think you should go on timeout. God, you guys are weird.
I love how they represent fucking Mormons and all their shit.
Yeah.
Like just overly happy. Like they're the one religion that's fucking retarded, but the people seem to be pretty cool.
Like the Book of Mormon show.
I've never
I
seen
haven't
that.
seen
And I have no intent to see it.
I haven't seen
Waiting
it.
for the
Musicals kind of bother me, so.
Cannibal is like the only musical I like, just because the songs are so stupid.
Yeah, they are stupid.
I mean, but it's great that they're stupid, and it's great that they treat such a, I've actually read the real story. It's a really interesting story, Alfred Packer, the real story.
Yeah, I imagine. I haven't read it, to be honest. But
It is interesting. I don't know if he actually I tend to believe he didn't actually kill the people and he did actually shoot the guy in self defense, but I don't know.
I don't
But
know
anyway,
either.
Cannibal.
Hannibal.
uh, that's like the only that's like the only musical I like. The South Park movie was funny too.
Yeah, that was fucking epic. And they fucking won awards and shit. Even for songs that like, holy shit, I can't believe they got recognized for
And
that.
and they it almost got banned.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I did not know that.
Oh, of course, something like that. Of course, it's gonna like. Of
The
course, they're gonna.
Kyle's mom's a bitch song in that is so goddamn good. Like when they sideswipe to the little Chinese girls singing it. Fucking great. Kyle's mom, she's a big fat stupid bitch. Cartman's my favorite of all time on there for sure.
Yeah, but then they made him too hateful.
Nah, dude, he should be. He should be absolutely
I,
Nazi.
I liked his kind of precocious, spoiled brat thing, but when he became Hitler Jr., I was like, you've lost something in there.
Well, okay, I can see your point, but I do like his just overt racism, and I love that. I love it.
Yeah, but I love the first season of South Park because it was so innocent and so like you could tell Matt and Trey were just like, I don't know what we're doing.
I heard Les Claypool talking about like they wrote him a letter saying, "Can you make this song or whatever?" And he just thought, yeah, no big deal. It's a cool little indie project. I don't give a shit. You can have the rights to it. I don't give a fuck. And then like 6 months later, he's like, "Holy fucking shit! I'm on TV. What?" And at that time, Primus was really nothing. They were struggling.
Yeah, they'd had their kind of moment in the sun about 92 to 94, and then when that whole scene kind of passed, they just
Yeah, South Park did them a huge fucking favor, man.
Well,
Because
plus they released like I think Brian or plus they released like their fifth album, which nobody liked at that
yeah, when,
time.
when when Tim Alexander left, there's some good music with Brain or whatever,
I
but
like Brian.
it's not near as good as it was with Tim, though. Tim's
No,
the fucking man.
it's still weird to think that Larry Lalonde was that hardcore metal kid that I
Isn't that funny?
have on my iPod playing Seven Churches by Possessed. He was also in a hardcore band called Corrupted Morals after Possessed broke up.
Isn't that fucking funny, man? I saw
Yeah.
a little documentary where Les had a picture of him with an upside down cross, all dressed in leather and shit. And now he's
How,
like, kind of looks like a hippie. It's like,
how
what the
many of
fuck
you
happened?
How many of you know that Jay Mascis of Dinosaur Jr. was in a band called Deep Wound in the 80s? And I believe wasn't he in Upside Down Cross in the 90s, a doom metal band?
I
It's
didn't
just
know.
weird to think the guy from Dinosaur Jr. was in a hardcore punk band, and it was in like he was in a doom metal band with the guy from Anal Cunt. Well, actually, I think he was in that band. Fuck,
I
wasn't
bet
he?
there's millions of really interesting little stories like that for bands that pretty much most people know.
Hang on, I gotta look this up now. And this is just a people's excuse to keep me awake here. I gotta look this up now. It's just weird to think the guy from Dinosaur. I know. Oh, he played with G.G. Allen too.
Oh wow.
J. Massis.
Nice.
I'm
He
I'm
was
pre- I'm pretending to know Dinosaur Jr. I need.
what?
I guess I need to hear them.
Indie rock. You don't need to hear them
Oh. Hmm.
unless you like. They're okay. They're better than most indie rock bands.
I don't like indie rock. It
And
always sounds so pussified. Like,
well, this was kind of before, and they're very loud. They're very
man,
loud, and they're whatever. They're happy with
Your
what they do.
text
So
to speech is speaking Satan to me.
that's my screen reader.
Yes.
Just ignore it.
fucking
Right.
X-Pac.
Oh
Fucking
shit.
Speaking Satan.
Motherfucking X-Cops, dude. I'm impressed.
Oh, Josh Martin was in this band. Oh, Larry Lifeless.
It's
Well,
a
okay,
dirty
that would
job, but
explain it.
someone's got to do it. So open up your ass so I can look into it, because you never
That would
know
explain.
what you're gonna find till you cram your fist up a person's behind.
Seth Putnam played bass in Upside Down Cross. Jay Massis played drums. Jay Massis played drums in Upside Down Cross, which was a doom metal band. This was in the 90s. He also played in. He's in a band now. He's in a band called Witch. I didn't realize Jay Massis was still in the metal scene.
Don't know who that is.
He's the guy from Dinosaur Jr. He's like an indie rock guy.
Fucking indie rock, dude. Like, I never got into it because I liked fucking rock, but indie rock just seemed like whiny. Bleh.
Oh, he's in a stoner doom metal band now called Witch. Dinosaur Jr. is good, I guess. I don't know. I don't hate them, but I never really liked them. But it's just weird to think that the guy, he's still in the metal scene, and he was in a really fast hardcore punk band. So it's weird that happens. But I guess Dinosaur Jr. is not huge. So
The lure thing, though, that is a funny thing, dude. Because seeing him nowadays, he's absolutely the furthest thing from a metal guy you could ever see in your life.
Eyeballs with nipples, bleeding, lactating.
Lactating blood nipple juice. Drink it. Satan. Yes.
Praise cyber death.
Hey, what's that
you
fucking
added me
guy?
on Google Plus. Thank you, Scott.
Yeah, I did that. What's that fucking black metal guy's name who sits around with fucking wine glass and he's just like, they'll ask him something specific and he sits there and thinks about it for like 10 minutes, takes a sip of wine and just looks up and says, Satan. Who's that fucking guy? Do you know who I'm
I
talking
don't know.
Do you know who I'm
I
talking
don't
about?
know.
I'm sorry, I was taking some. What were we talking about?
There's that black metal guy, like he'll do interviews and they'll ask him a very specific question about something. He'll sit there and think about it for like 10 minutes, it seems like.
That's the guy from Gorgoroth, isn't it?
Is it? That's depressing.
Gorgoroth.
That's depressing because I like Gorgoroth.
I don't know if he's real or not. I don't know.
But
He tried to sue the guitarist tried to kick him out of the band even though he founded the band. And the judges were like, it's the guitarist band. In fact, you've just kicked yourself out of it.
So, Gorgoroth, I saw one of their concerts, and it was really lo-fi and perfect for black metal. And I seriously chills up my spine. Like,
Did I show you that? Did I show you that Black Mass Krakow thing they did?
No.
They did that in 2004. They did with like crucified nuns or whatever.
No.
And I guess it was in Poland, which is an extremely Catholic country. And the DVD was confiscated for 3 years before being released.
Wow, no, I need to see that.
Nuns masturbating with the cross. I've seen that in porn.
Anyways. But is that fucking guy's in Gorgoroth? Or was?
He was.
That guy's a fucking douchebag. I mean, it cracks me up that he'll sit there for 10 minutes. Like, they'll ask him, what's 2 plus 2? And 10 minutes go by. He takes a sip of fucking wine and goes, Satan.
Yeah,
Fuck
he's
that
a
fucking guy.
Yeah, he is a douchebag. I don't think he's really a Satanist either. Find that Gorgoroth DVD and post it on YouTube or post it on fucking chat.
Do you know what it's called? I can't.
Supplicant thyself to the great old one.
It's Gorgoroth Black Mass Full. Just look it up on YouTube.
I can't, or we'll die.
Not right now, doofus.
I will though. I will for sure. Gorgoroth is
doofus.
That's okay.
Oh fuck! you know that scene in fucking 2001 where it's like warp zone, fucking flying shit.
Are you seeing that right now?
Yeah.
Oh, there's too much Vicodin.
By the way,
I haven't eaten one in about 2 hours.
I'd let that one simmer down a little bit, Jim.
I am. I haven't been eating them like candy. I still got enough for a couple days. I've not been eating them like candy. I'm not junkying it up.
Yeah, if it were me, that bottle would be done. I can't control myself around that shit.
Phycoprofen. Yum.
And by the way, guys, at PT Radio 666.
Edge. You need to add the edge next to that.
What?
PPR 666, the edge.
But yeah, I'll
I wonder if I could find a place that'll let me buy an entire tank of nitrous.
give you a link tomorrow. Oh, fuck, dude.
You can buy enough nitrous through other means to equal that.
Well, I could get whippets. That's no problem.
No, just go to a
Whippets,
fucking auto
cracker,
parts store. Go to whatever the hell's and get a couple bottles of nitrous.
Yeah, you can do that.
Maybe.
Should we be giving him ideas?
I don't know. I
Yes.
kind of want. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I'm pretty
yes,
fucked up
we
right
should.
now.
Yes, we
Yeah.
should. We should
He
give
won't
him
remember.
ideas.
I don't remember.
I'll remember, because this is on video. I could always watch it.
Yeah, I know.
See how fucked up it was the night before and just be like... Because there's this one time, me and my buddy were fucking tripping. And we always thought we had these great conversations and shit whenever we were tripping. So we grabbed the VHS camcorder, set it up, and started recording us while we were tripping. And we had this really, really long and in-depth conversation that was so spiritual, so moving. We were discovering secrets and meanings to life. The next day, we plopped it in, and it was just us laughing at the stereo. We said absolutely nothing. We were just laughing at the radio. Every single word that we thought we said, we agreed that, yeah, we said something along that lines, but no, that was not there. It was just us laughing at the radio.
Dude, fucking acid needs to be fucking studied for real. Like, legally studied.
No shit.
Without MK Ultra crazy shit happening.
Oh, fuck this. Oh, fuck that.
Because if it can put you in a state of mind where you think you're having a conversation, but you're really just laughing, which I know it does.
And the best part was it was a shared hallucination.
Yeah.
We both agreed that we said some really profound shit along these lines, along those lines. Nope. Laughing at the stereo.
That's awesome.
That is awesome on so many levels. And I'm delirious right now, so hi.
Yeah. We're just about wrapped up. I'm going to give it 10 more minutes.
Political Attorney Radio, PT Radio 666. At PT Radio 666. Facebook.com/FUS Grindcore.
The Edge.
And next week, I will not have had a tooth extraction. And I'll probably be more on the sober side unless I crack open a beer.
I guess I'll just say this publicly. There was a miscommunication earlier. We were supposed to have an interview with Border Wars, this band from the West Coast. And I told them, have Facebook available. I'm going to send the link to Facebook. Well, apparently they sent me a message on Google Plus, and I didn't fucking see it. So I probably pissed them off.
What band were you supposed to get?
They're called Border Wars. It's kind of a thrash.
Thrash
Band.
They were on the West Coast, and they couldn't do it. I was a bit late, but at least I, was on here. So I'm FUS is better than Border Wars.
Yeah. I gave you their interview, so.
Thank you. I think the URL is fuck this.
Oh, fuck this at url.com.
What the fuck? I'm not gonna mute myself. What the stupid fucking Google fucking Plus.
And this is the blessing of technology.
It is.
We become so complacent that we end up killing each other over idiotic internet memes.
Memes are dope, bro.
And I'm still hearing Satan in the text-to-speech.
Yeah, I guarantee that shit's brainwashing you.
This is the fucking screen reader is commanding me.
Who's commanding you?
Massication. I don't even know if that's a word.
Mastication?
I don't care if it's a word. That's an awesome word.
It needs to be a
I'm
song.
going to eat myself and my brains.
Massacration.
Massacration.
I'm going to kill everything and everyone.
I got a band interview today. I couldn't talk to this person I was trying to talk. We're gonna try to get her on the podcast. My podcast.
Your podcast that has more viewers than us.
No, just
The
more
vaginal
subscribers.
disperse.
No, because the one I was on, episode 10 had like 400 something views the next day, and I was like, oh fuck me.
See, what you didn't realize is that was all Sargon.
I
Sargon.
I realized that. I'm
I am behind on my Sargon viewing. I am behind.
me too.
Jim, you had mentioned you were watching. This might go on a little longer now. You had mentioned you watched his criticism of the far left. How was it? How was it?
It was actually pretty decent. They were trying to dissect things first, left versus left, then the right and the left versus the left. And there were points made about fucking how off the rail things have gone. And like Sargon was pissed that like he wanted to take progressive back from the progressives. But like there was no hope.
He's right. There is none. Just let it go, bro. Just let it fucking die.
And
it's just like for any conservative. The Republican side, the neoconservative thing, is quit hanging on to it. Quit. It's fucking awful. Just get rid of it. It's a worthless piece of shit.
The Satan is on the and then everything got
shit.
reversed.
I didn't actually send you everything about Rich. Apparently the copy and paste fucked up.
What?
I'll fix it in a minute. Eric just said it's gonna be Elliot, whatever that means.
It's gonna be you, bro. You're dead. He's got fucking mark or crosshairs on you.
Dude.
You're doomed. You gotta do the point. You're doomed. I'm gonna start doing that at work. Deal out some cards. Just like you're fucking doomed.
Me too. Except I don't go to work.
The house always wins. Give me your money now.
Do you know how fucking true that is? It's fucking scary that there is a fucking business model where a bunch of fucking playing cards get put on a table and people just fucking give us their money. And they always lose. Now, there are exceptions to that rule, and we have to pay out something in order to get people to come back in. That's the attraction. But here's the thing. I'd say about 75% of the people I deal to, at some point, were up at least $100 on the house. If they would all get up and leave at that point, we'd go out of fucking business in a week.
That's that chance of the ultimate payout. The $5 million question.
Hey, the last time I gambled, and it will be the last time I ever gamble. I might play a little bit again, but never like this. I got into the 5-figure area, and I'm like, I have never seen this kind of money. I'm going to keep going. I fucking squandered all of it. All of it. 5 figures, gone. I only bought it for $200. Gone. Squandered. That drive home was fucking depressing. Fucking depressing.
Wow, man.
Yeah, it was fucking horrible. Because I could have paid off a whole shitload of things with that money. Why didn't I get up and leave? Because you're a fucking idiot. You wanted 6 figures.
And you got into the high.
Yeah, I was totally in the high. I almost fucking.
It's like the reason I used to sell drugs, man.
I
only support my own buzz.
I literally almost fucking blacked out at the table. I was so into it.
It's like a K-hole, man. K-hole.
It was brutal, man.
Snort yourself some special K, ketamine.
I should have.
Word, man.
Yeah, bro. Dude, wouldn't it be funny to get like a gangster rap metal band group? But don't do rap at all. No new metal, no rap rock. But they're fucking grungy ass fucking thugs playing heavy metal. Like legit heavy metal.
This is life of the
Slam,
streets, man.
maybe. Well, Music of the Streets is more like NYHC, which has some metal in it, but New York hardcore, which has some metal in it, but
No, I'm not. I'm
some
not.
other stuff.
You gotta take away the rap part completely. I'm talking legit metal, but produced by what look like fucking thugs.
Uh, epicardiectomy looked like the worst idea of wiggers you can ever think of.
You know, that's actually a bad idea. I'm gonna take that back. That was a horrible idea.
Vaginal orifices as oxygen masks.
It would work.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I mean, I know some thugs, some like actual like dangerous people who play mostly punk, actually, not metal. Punk seems to be a little bit more. I'm not saying metal's not, but punk seems to be a little bit more. You know, the difference between G.G. Allen and Cannibal Corpse was G.G. Allen threw shit at people and wanted to kill people. Cannibal Corpse were five guys who liked horror movies. I'm not saying Cannibal Corpse sucks. I'm just saying that that's the punk's a little bit more.
Just Cannibal Corpse. Do they wear corpse paint?
No.
No,
No.
no.
Who am I
No,
thinking
they
of?
are death metal.
Who am I thinking
Mayhem,
of?
black metal.
No. It's not a black metal band. I'm thinking of. It's a death
I
metal band. I'm thinking
I
of. I
don't
can't think of that fucking name.
And then
That's
the
a good name for
UFOs
a band.
came down. Then one day a rocket ship came down to suck my dick.
And that's what the aliens were coming for. They just wanted some dick.
One day, a big ship came down from the sky. The people in them looked pretty funny. I ran.
And then multiple stab wounds were had by all.
Did you notice, like, a few years ago, there was just, like, a nothing but alien movies craze happening?
Yep.
Wouldn't it be great to kind of troll that and just make that movie where the aliens come down, it's super serious, you even get, like, the, that fucking dubstep growl that all movies use nowadays, that they come down and they're just like, hey, we just want some dick. Anybody got some dick around here? And that's all they're worth.
Yep. I mean, or just like, we just wanted to use your phone.
Yeah, we just need to use the phone, and while we're at it, can I please suck your dick?
You traveled thousands of light years to use a telephone.
Yeah.
You've mastered intergalactic travel, and you can't figure out how to make outgoing calls.
Yeah, but don't forget about the dick part, because it's super important that you suck your
That
dick.
way just slipping over the line. And that's
Alright.
why they
And then
wanted
the
to
rest
do
of
it.
the movie, and then the rest of the movie is just the human's reaction, like, fuck! We
See,
saw these
I
fucking
always
things.
I was
We're gonna
thinking
come
of
down.
this one idea back in the day. I never really spent time to refine it, but the whole entire premise was the aliens came down there attacking and doing all this crazy shit and slaughtering people, and the scientists were trying to figure out more about them, how to defeat them, and then we found out that the only reason they're killing us is because this is how they reproduce, and they're all crying and then whining. It's like, please forgive them, they're just trying to reproduce, and meanwhile everyone's still getting slaughtered because of it.
By the way, Scott, Rich Vogler's dad was also killed in a midget car accident in 1981.
Ooh, it's fucking brutal.
Right?
My bloodline has some racing props.
I just sent you the link on Wikipedia.
The Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
The worst alien fucking movie ending ever is Signs, where the fucking water kills them.
Okay.
Baseball bat.
Baseball bat and water. She put
Frog
the water
baseball
out
one.
because she could see the future. She's religious, and God told her she put the water out so that he could hit it with the baseball bat. Aliens go to hell.
Alright. How come all horror movies are written by Christians? Fucking Christian horror cunts.
He's a Muslim, I think, isn't he?
I don't know,
That
but
fucking guy.
Eric made a good point, and I'm not impressed.
It was Christian.
He was Christian.
Oh, wait. Or are we talking about a different movie other than that?
Samalamalan or whatever.
Oh, that I don't know.
M. Night Shyamalan. Whatever the
I
fuck
have
his
no
name is.
idea. I have no
I
idea.
heard from Family Guy he was involved in 9/11, which I agree with because
He
Family
did
Guy told me
9/11.
so.
He did it.
But yeah, Eric told me that a lot of horror movie people who are Christians, and now I'm depressed because they have a fear of demons and hell. And I guess atheists can't be horror writers except for Lovecraft because he's awesome. Because we don't fear hell. It's like, no, we don't fear it. If hell existed, I'd look forward to it.
Oh, dude. Like, when I watched Hellraiser, I just liked how fucking badass they were. Like, they could just enter your dream at any moment and manifest some
Ugh.
fucking demon into your life and then
I've
use it to fucking manipulate you into doing horrible things so that you have to come and agree to their terms and go to hell. That's fucking badass.
I think they've done that.
Hellraiser
It's called my last two X's.
Hellraiser 2 had this fucking makeout scene between a chick that was just a bunch of bag of organs with no flesh wrapped up in fucking.
Dude, Hellraiser's got some fucking brutal special
Yeah,
effects.
I think I yanked off to that scene once.
A chick with a bag of organs and what?
She was devoid of flesh, but she had all her organs and shit lined up, and like she was making out the doctor, and
Yeah.
I fucking yanked at that scene once, I think.
Have you watched that series before, Elliot? Or listened to it at least?
I don't really usually watch horror
I'm
movies.
such a
I
fucking
usually
shit.
I usually go to horror books, honestly.
I would say that Hellraiser's
What you
plot
want
is
to
good
do
enough
then
to listen
is,
to.
have you read the Hellbound Heart?
No, but thank you for giving me the recommendation. Oh, fuck me.
This is what the fucking Hellraiser series is based off of, and yes, it is a very good book. It's by Clive Barker. In
Oh,
fact,
okay.
if you want to go check out an author for horror, check out Clive Barker's work.
Thank you. I've finished all
I
the
did not
Lovecraft.
know. I did
I have
not
read
know.
every Lovecraft story ever.
You
Wow.
could see some influence from that from him, but it's minimal, yet still he's got his own twist on different shit. It's like fucking wild.
All right,
I-
I'll read it.
The Damnation game is a definite read. I mean, everything up until the last chapter. Last chapter, it just has spiders in it just to sound scary because I guess that was the trend at the time and no one would publish them unless you put giant spiders in it. But up until the last fucking chapter, it was fucking awesome.
Yeah, those
I
fucking
shall check it out.
Hellraiser movies. Dude, even I could imagine even just like listening to what was happening on the screen would be pretty creepy.
I've had a chick who was a bag of bones before, but that's another story.
There's a really, really fucking funny scene
Her name was Jessica.
in the first Hellraiser when you think everything's okay. And you remember, Jim, where she opens the door and the fucking big demon's there?
Fucking big demon.
The fucking look on her boyfriend's face will make you die laughing. It's just this, like, there's this fucking demon right there in front of him, and he's just looking at it like, I'm like the demon? Like, what the fuck, dude? Act, motherfucker, act.
Oh, fuck me. I gotta go to sleep soon.
Yeah, I'm getting to the point. I want to watch some fucking Hellraiser. That's what I'm gonna do.
I want to bang my head against the wall until I
Hey.
decapitate myself, and then using my head powers, fly to the White House and bite Obama.
Just be like, nah, nigga.
And Obama's like, wait, did I just get bit by a flying head?
Do you remember when he killed the fly on TV and people freaked out?
Do
Do you remember that? People were all like, oh my god, he's such a dick. He fucking killed a fly.
It's a fucking fly.
He degraded every culture on the planet with that one action.
That should be one of our social justice songs. That should be one of the fucking social justice songs. Obama killed a fly. Fuck him. That's the title of the song.
Alright. You know, when I wake up tomorrow, I'm going to be like, did I really just suggest that someone start a social justice youth crew hardcore band wearing propeller hats?
It doesn't have to be a youth crew. It could just be. I just
no.
want a band where we can make fun of these fucking useless idiots.
Youth crew is the style of music I want to play because it's so absurd. Because it's the militant straight edge type hardcore.
Do you remember Green Jelly? What they did?
Yes.
They took really generic, kind of hard rock metal music, and just put on a fucking puppet show, basically.
I want to do like youth crew because it's like the militant straight edge hardcore, and they all have songs about being positive and how
Yeah, just
like
take it over the top.
it's basically social justice warrior hardcore, but I want to just make fun of it.
Yeah, I think we're onto something there, dude.
And
People,
and, and,
If
and,
you
people
and
laugh at
actually do it enough, and they actually believe you're one of them,
it.
then you release the album where it's all about doing drugs, and it's great.
well, yeah, because of course we have to do a couple straight edge songs, of course.
Oh, you'd have
So,
to.
be straight.
And
You know
raping
how
camels.
like I hate to rip something from this source, but back in the fucking 60s and 70s, where rock bands would have to be really careful and clever about their writing so it didn't get censored.
Yep.
You'd have to kind of do the same thing, like really subversive kind of metal here.
Crucially, well, it's more punk actually than metal, but
Okay.
I'll stick some metal into it too. Crucial Youth was a fake straight edge band making fun of the whole youth crew scene. So it's not exactly the most original idea, but hey, I'm gonna do it anyway. And they had their 4 rules of straight edge. The 4 joke rules. Uh, be straight, don't be late, bend your weight, don't masturbate.
A
And they also had a
world
song.
without masturbation.
Could you imagine never masturbating?
And they also had a song. When you go into a
Is
video
this the
store,
source of the beta males?
probably
Never masturbating?
when you
I could
they
see that working on someone to the point where they
other
just
other
submit.
songs in the on the 7 inch were "Be Kind," "Rewind," about how you should always rewind tapes when you go return them to the video store. Um, this is '85, so obviously it's kind of out of date. Be just like me and Mr. T. Be just like me, drug free.
Oh god.
Pitiful.
Okay.
That's the drugs. Pitiful. I mean, obviously, this is a joke band. Those who curse are the worst, and you can never be my friends. Uh,
Yeah, those who curse are the worst. You can never be my friends. Piss off!
yeah.
Fuck off.
So, I mean, obviously, this is a complete and utter piss take. So that's where I kind of got the idea from. But I think adding kind of social justice warrior type talk
I
would
think we
be.
could do it better.
I don't know how to do better than Crucial Youth, but I think we can do a pretty good job.
I think we can do it better.
I love Crucial Youth.
Yeah, but we can do it better.
I gotta send you their shit.
Um,
I need to send you the genre we're parodying because you won't
what
believe it.
what is the first book that I need to find by Lovecraft?
The first story, and I'm warning you, it is verbose. Lovecraft was verbose because he wrote in the 20s and stuff. The first story I ever read was Dunwich Horror, and that's it's kind of a good introduction. And I'm also warning you. Well, I guess I don't have to because you can understand. Lovecraft was kind of racist.
I don't care.
And
I really don't.
sometimes it gets to the point where you just have to stop and go, "Oh, Howard," because his name is Howard. You just say, "Oh, Howard, you scamp."
Yeah, well, whatever.
He's kind of
As long as it's
but
scary.
he. I don't know. It's not scary in the sense that like things jump out at you, but it's subtle.
I don't think that's near as scary as subtle scary.
Like
Like fucking
it's
like a more modern example, like with creepy pastas, the fucking Slender Man and the Rake. They aren't scary. Well, okay, let me rewind. Slender Man was scary because all the little details and the subtleties about him really could keep you up at night if you thought about it too much. Versus the Rake, which kind of had that stuff, but just looking at a fucking picture or a drawing of the Rake is terrifying in and of itself. So it was more carnal.
I didn't care about Slender Man. It didn't scare me. But when Bishop played Slender the Arrival, that game scared the utter crap out of me.
Uh, Look up the Rake. I
That
think
was
that
scary.
the Rake is a fucking scary story.
All right.
It's like a campfire story, right? You got to suspend your disbelief.
Yeah, of course.
It
I mean,
it's the best story is the one about the wife and husband who they're laying in bed. The husband gets up and he comes running back into the bedroom and under the covers up against the wall, just terrified, can't move, can't talk, and she doesn't know what's going on. Uh, and she gets under the covers with him, and he's talking like, "What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong?" He's like, I saw," he tried to explain to her, and he couldn't. Well, she gets out from under the covers and looks, and there's just this fucking golem creature sitting right next to her on the bed, like right on the bed, just staring at her. I'm butchering it. You need to read the actual story. But
I think if that happened, I'd be like, I think I accidentally drank the wrong water.
well,
Someone spiked the water supply again.
there's
It's
more
all
to it.
good.
There's more to it than that, and I'm butchering it. I'm doing it.
So it's called the rake,
The Rake. Yes. And
like a gardening rake.
no, well, kind
Would
of.
that be awesome? A possessed gardening rake that like butchers.
Think about the B movie
For
fucking
some
footage of
reason,
that.
a lot of these creepy
Have you seen
pastas.
Hobgoblins, where they fight with the gardening tools? Oh, fucking awesome!
For
What
some
we say?
reason, a lot of these creepy pastas like to dwell on suicide a lot as some sort of like ooh scary thing.
Yeah, the creepypastas are suffering a lot because Slender Man and the Rake set the bar, and there's a couple other ones. They set the bar so fucking high that everything else sounds like try-hard bullshit.
Probably
really-
because it is. People are trying to fucking get their name, be like, "Ooh, I'll be the next big name," and like all they can think of is suicide's scary.
Well, the fucking
it's
thing with
pathetic.
that, though, is the reason Slender Man and the Rake worked is there was no name attached to it. And that's the issue. And all these people are trying to make a name for themselves, and it just doesn't work that way with that genre of horror.
Then you play the original cut of fucking beta Pokemon and you make it to fucking Lavender Town and then you commit suicide.
Yeah. Yeah, it's so silly.
With
We're
the
relegated
Jabberwocky.
to
I
video game creepypastas, which are stupid. They're not creepy.
I once wrote up one porn fan fiction.
Porn fan fiction. Those go either way.
Well, all
I mean, you
fan
got your fucking 50 Shades quality bullshit, which for some reason I don't know why the hell it sells. I don't care. Let her make money, but fuck it.
Mine was just totally out there and scary. If Eric was still here, he could tell you what it was about, but he's not, so he can't.
Yeah, creepypasta's like in a really big fucking rut. Another reason those work when they work is the original story gets put out, and then clever people latch onto it and kind of add details to it, and it requires a social networking kind of aspect.
We should creepypasta Jim.
We could. It would be. It's a tricky thing to do though because we have to keep our names off of it.
Don't worry. I'm good at being anonymous. I'm Elliot Lindemann, by the way.
Right, and we just mentioned it here, and then the second anybody is curious, they can just find this.
Oh, no one's gonna listen to
Fuck you, Elliot.
it. Oh, fuck you, Scott.
No, I want to though. I want to create. I would love to create a new creepypasta, but here's the thing. Slender Man is the most successful one ever because it actually led to a murder. Did you hear about this?
No shit.
It
That was scary.
Yeah, a couple girls fucking stabbed people. Thinking they were gonna please the Slender Man.
That's fucking
13-year-old bitch.
When in actuality, they were completely insane.
Yeah.
Still though, that's fucking epic.
I
Like,
don't want to murder people. How come I never get to murder people?
I mean, hey, you didn't get in good with Slender Man. That's why.
Why do I
Murder
always
is a
think?
$50 fine.
Why do I always?
Jaywalking is death penalty.
It's weird because I'm blind. And I know the my room's closed off, but a lot of times I do feel like people are watching me. It's the weirdest fucking feeling I've ever felt. Sometimes, and like,
Yeah, it's overpowering. Your mind plays that trick on you, and it's
or like the
terrifying.
feeling that someone else is in the room, even though I know no one's in the room. And like,
Yeah.
I'm like, am I alone here?
That's a horrible fucking feeling.
No, you're not. I am the death metal man.
God, what would be creepier? Like a full-fledged monstrous-looking demon, or like a
Something
clownish looking fucking balloon
Clowns-
blowing crazy clown showing up.
Clowns are the fart jokes of horror movies.
What would be creepier though, a full-fledged demon hovering over your bed, or a fucking demon clown hovering over your
I
bed?
think a demon.
Like if the alien showed up in your room, like from the movie.
I'd
Yeah,
be
that
like,
would fucking. I'd just present my fucking jugular to it.
what
Here
if
you
I
go.
present my cock to it. It can give me head.
what if Cthulhu showed up in your room?
If what?
Cthulhu showed up in your room.
Well, you'd try. I mean, you'd just be inked.
Yeah.
Send it after the young nubile ladies for
You
the
know-
tentacle porn.
lot
For that
I'm
is
telling you, Jim.
Cthulhu's true call.
I'm telling you, Jim. Cthulhu is a massive playboy.
Yes.
All the tentacle porn. Yeah. Do you
Oh,
think?
good. We were just talking about creepypasta.
Oh,
Fucking creepypasta is a great idea. It's just a lot of it falls completely fucking flat.
And I made it, and we were gonna creepypasta Jim.
I was just gonna say, you guys are still going at it? Holy crap!
I'm so ready to go to sleep right now.
We tried a couple times, but no.
I'm looking at presidential grave sites for some
Then I
reason.
said something completely off the wall and completely unrelated, yet it inspired an entire new line of thought. I don't know how that works.
Jim is God.
Yep.
Jim is God.
Jim is Yog Sothoth.
But
And I
yeah,
am
I'm looking at
fucked up.
presidential grave sites for some reason.
You need a fucking life.
Yeah, I do.
Creepypasta that shit.
Get the fucking nails out of the coffin so we can conduct the spells.
We need the fucking nails for the spells.
They're presidential, so they will be more powerful. I don't know how
Jim,
that
can
works.
you hypnotize people?
Did you
I think
ever,
Jim can hypnotize people.
Yes, he can.
Jeff the Killer?
I think Jim can hypnotize people.
Oh, I probably could.
One of my nicknames in high school was Jimmy Dahmer.
What do you think about Jeff the Killer? Was that scary to you? It didn't scare me at all.
Who's Jeff the Killer?
You know what I'm talking about?
The creepy
No.
Jeff the Killer.
Yeah.
That was a Joker ripoff.
Yeah, that wasn't scary at all.
The one that really got me was Candle Cove.
What is it?
Candle Cove.
Is that the one with the TV show?
Yeah, it was like a Sesame Street style TV show that
That's a
apparently.
pretty good one. That's
Yeah,
pretty,
Eric likes The Conjuring, so he can't talk.
no, shut up. That was a great movie.
I hated The Conjuring.
I didn't see The Conjuring, so I don't know.
And the brothers hoped that it was one of those Ed Warren type stories, and the brothers hoped that who made it hope that the movie will lead them to people to Christ.
What?
I'm telling you, Eric killed my enthusiasm with horror when he told me how Christian it all is.
They talked about how they were hoping that a lot of moviegoers would realize that a lot of the horrors in the movie came from not having Christ in their lives.
Yeah, because, watching people puke blood just makes me want to, worship Jesus.
Yes, it does.
Well, there was that one thing that we saw. It was, or at least I saw it, and it was like the Fist of Jesus. That was a fucking awesome short film.
What was it?
The Fist of Jesus.
I haven't seen it.
Just look it up. There's fucking. It's on Facebook somewhere.
Eric, what do you think of the Slender Man and the Rake?
Oh, the Slender Man's a classic. I like it.
What about the Rake?
It's kind of been overdone, though.
What about the Rake, Eric?
Oh, the Rake. I haven't really read on the Rake, but I am reading it right now.
God, it's good.
I'm telling you, Slender the Arrival scared me. Because that was the first time I ever heard of the Slender Man. In reading about it, it actually, oof.
Slender Man has been overdone, but there's this guy who made a YouTube video where he just lays down in bed and it's really simple and kind of cheesy, but the lights flicker, and then they turn back on, and the Slender Man's just standing there. Fucking sent chills down my fucking spine. And then the lights turn off, and it's gone again. It's really simple, really cheesy kind of, but it's still fucking terrifying. Because the whole thing with Slender Man is the thing that really got into my bones about him was the more you embrace it, the more you believe in it, the more real and more likely it is you are to meet him. And so I'd sit there thinking about it at night, and it would just seep into my psyche. Like, God damn it, I don't want to think about this anymore. It drives me fucking crazy.
Kids today.
And that's the best kind of horror there is. The shit that you can't stop thinking about, and it just starts driving you crazy.
I know.
I can imagine Jim, like, walking over to your window with a knife, just going, "All right, Scott,
Let's go, bitch.
I like you, but
Well-
I'm gonna kill you."
Well, here's the thing about that. Mr. 1911, 45 NPC here, he'd have something to say about that. I feel pretty safe when it comes to human monsters or whatever.
1911, what?
Yeah, it's my gun.
It's a rifle.
It's not a
Oh.
rifle. That's not a rifle.
Oh,
That
fucking
isn't?
no.
That is not a rifle. That is a
Jim,
handgun.
Jim is
Okay.
like Chuck Norris. Jim killed Chuck Norris.
Mm-hmm.
Bullets. I love bullets.
Bullets,
I'm not.
bullets, bullets,
I'm not
bullets,
afraid to
bullets.
die because I know that when I die, I will just kill God.
You'll just
rape
be over
Jesus.
it. I'm over
I
it.
will kill God and rape Jesus,
I'm over it.
and me and Satan will rule heaven.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Satan will heaven. Is that what you said?
We'll rule heaven. Fuck
We will
off.
have. We will just now heaven.
I said we'll rule heaven. Oh, you fucking.
Alan, how do you have him?
That's it.
Just do.
I'm
You
going
just
to
have
fucking
it.
sleep. I'm
Oh,
going to
that
fucking
was
sleep.
another point made. Everything is subjective, kind of bullshit.
Oh, fuck
Fucking,
this.
oh my god, there is no absolute kind of bullshit, God.
You just
It
now.
made me want to stab people, some of these
Fuck
things.
this, Scott. You've convinced me. I am too tired to exist.
You just have it.
I said we'll rule. Well, we will rule heaven.
You just heaven. It's the new hymn. You just heaven.
Did anybody hear me say? Did anybody hear me say we will rule heaven?
No, they heard we will heaven.
Jim.
Will heaven. Heaven as in a verb.
Fuck you. I said we'll rule heaven.
No.
You
No.
can fucking listen back to the playback when it's done. I said we'll rule heaven.
You know what? I'm going to talk to the people at YouTube and have that removed.
Fuck you.
And then I'll just be right for eternity.
I'll
And
bet you.
even when you start to heaven, I'll just come up and be like, that motherfucker said he's going to heaven. And Satan's going to be like, you stupid bitch, get the fucking hell.
Airborne
Like,
AIDS.
We're gonna be like, but hey, hell doesn't exist anymore because now we rule heaven.
No, you heaven. You're going to hell.
Fuck
Then you
you.
heaven.
You know what's?
And, oh god, I am fucking reminded of this one article I read where there was this fucking hick town where instead of saying hello because hell is bad,
Heaven, no.
they
It's in
say
Texas, yeah.
Heaven,
Texas.
no.
It's in Texas, yeah.
Heaven, low, motherfuckers.
Heaven, oh.
I will bet you each $100. I said we'll rule heaven.
I'm not going to take that bet. Just on
Because you would have
it's-
to be dead in order to receive the money, and here go, the money would be useless because you were
Because
dead.
you know I'm right.
No, I just don't want to dignify that with a bet.
It's because you know I'm fucking right.
I think you just want to heaven. That's fine.
It's fine to want to heaven because, you know, you fuck the entire heaven.
We're a diverse crowd here. If you want to heaven, that's what you identify as. No one's here to judge. No one's here to judge.
Fuck you, Scott.
All right, let's fucking go to sleep.
Oh, fuck this.
Let's go to
This was
fucking
a fun podcast.
You guys are fantastic.
Yeah, it
You're
was
better
fun.
than my show, and I hate you.
This was way more fun than doing PTR.
Oh, go fuck yourself, Eric.
I am now heavening. I am heavening so hard into my fucking
Eric, what do I?
underwear.
What, okay,
I have
Eric.
heaven straight to
That's
What do I have?
orgasm into
What do I have to
hell.
change then?
What?
What do I have to change then?
I don't know. It's just the four of us talking about random shit.
That's what PTR is.
Sorry,
When
bro.
except when fucking Anarcha comes in and wants to be all political.
Dude, if I have to talk to him again, he's gonna kill himself. I can't do it. I can't. I can't.
How do I tell him I don't want him on the next episode?
He's gonna kill himself, man.
Well, if he does that, no, I'm not gonna say it.
Mm.
I was gonna say if he does that, he won't be on the next episode.
Obviously.
He'll be heavening.
Shut the fuck
We're
up.
heavening right now.
But
Actually,
no,
With
no.
erectile
If you kill
juice
yourself,
flowing.
apparently you're not allowed in.
At BT Radio 666, Facebook.com/FUSGrindcore.
You have to go
Google
to
Turkey
hell
Radio.
in order to
Jinx.
heaven.
Jinx
The
Dawson
edge.
for president. Eric.
The fucking
Yeah?
edge.
Jinx Dawson for president.
yeah, Jinx Dawson for president.
It's gonna rain in Nova Scotia, boys. Better get some cover.
Hell
Or-
burns brightly in heaven.
You know what, Jim? I'll gladly either vote for Jim or Jinx for presidency.
Hey, Brett Stevens still running. He's still
I
running.
don't even know who that is. I've seen
you will. You will. You will know.
I just wondered who that was.
I think you'd like him.
Yeah, he's nice, but I just never really introduced myself.
I think he might
Run
piss
in
you off.
2016.
Oh wow.
You think he might what?
He might piss you off a couple times, but oh well.
You piss me off all the time.
We piss each other off like every other second here.
Everything you have ever believed in is a joke.
Oh, I completely agree.
That's kind of the mentality over at DMU.
God,
Kind of is. It really kind of is. Whatever you
No, I
believe.
They get really deep into the philosophical angle of metal.
Yeah,
So,
it is.
yeah.
Because everything congeal into a beautiful
You'll
art
be-
form that fucking makes you appreciate
I'll-
the beauty
I'll
and ugliness.
post UMO the link to Unpopular Metal Opinions of MetalGate, and I'll tell them to join the group. And if any of you join, I'll make you admins.
Can we heaven?
Fuck off.
All right, that's it. I'm gonna.
Something
cut
tells
this
me
off.
you're gonna be holding that against me all year.
All right.
I'm
Why
gonna
am
do
I-
6 lines of heaven right now.
I'm gonna cut this off so that I win.
Yeah, say-
Have fun,
can't because I
people.
can't find my-
Why I'm actually enjoying this is because I'm actually feeling energized right now. Because most of the time when we're doing PTR, I'm like nodding off or whatever. But right now I feel energized for some reason.
Well, you
Eric.
should contribute more, Eric.
Eric,
Sure.
here's the thing that you can contribute right now for the end of the show.
Okay.
Can you please say it's gonna rain in Nova Scotia really loud?
Okay. It's gonna rain in Nova Scotia, boys.
All right, guys, we're out of here. See you next week.
Right.
Oh.